But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. One day if the hoes in Jesus' handheld. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls used to sell my dick and ride. Out here switching sides. Costing shit to mind the window cause they living blind. And they sold that, show it. I swear my flow, how potent, how these hoes got open. And you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your 7 victim hoes. Free of heaven's prison, these are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all, there are no walls. I ain't kissing asses, the shit, and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars, the enemy, she won't call her. You didn't see it coming. People are screaming, running, baby, like babies. Why they didn't need enough to drive horsepower? Speed punching, smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning, ain't me like Jesus functions. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan water, I eat a peanut butter. Fuck your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is by the hour and I need 100. I see your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love it, hot box, a beamer bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold, the God calls.
Yeah. I forgot. Oh shit, my camera, bro. I forgot about our cameras. I forgot everything, bro. We started. I don't even know where your camera is. Everything's all fucked up.
My mic's,
Look at you.
my
Mic's off. Your camera's down. What the fuck is that?
Oh, hey, it's
Illini Racers is sub for 11 months. First of all, Chris, how dare you not say something in your sub message? That is unacceptable. I am not happy that you resubbed.
I'm gonna sue.
I don't like you anymore. I don't think you're interesting. I'm mad. I am anger. There is anger happening. How dare you? Thank you, Chris. I love you so much.
Sue.
You're one of my favorite people.
I want to sue. Chris.
I hate you. You know what? I'm here. You know what? I'm here. I'm here. Be happy. Enough about that. Okay.
Who
You know
said
what?
that?
Chris. You don't have it open? Read it. It's
Huh?
in front of you.
I'm trying to do my thingy.
I understand, but why would you ask that when you can literally just look past your phone for a
Charlie,
moment
Charlie,
and read?
You're reading into this.
No, I'm
too
not. I'm
much.
not reading in anything. I'm
You're-
seeing what happened.
You are.
You just say
assuming-
words. You just say words and hope you're like hitting them where they mean what they mean.
You are assuming and presuming, and
Oh,
based
see,
on your
here he is. He's just
assumptuous
doing his thing.
presumptions,
Right.
I don't appreciate it.
Assumptuous. Not
Presumptuous assumptions.
Now you're just
Two
flipping the
different
words backwards.
Two different words.
Day 143. I know. I see the first time you said it, Ace. I see all of it. I like
Also, it's
Creighton's-
142, by the way.
I liked Creighton's camera when you couldn't see him. I agree, Sophia. What'd you say?
Damn. Huh?
What'd you say?
Isn't it 142, not 143?
He said it's day 143. He didn't say it was episode 143.
Well, I mean,
I've
assume
streamed
it's a
many more
reference to-
times than we've done the podcast.
But you've only streamed one more time than the number of episodes.
No, but he hasn't
Either
been
way,
here since
it
the
doesn't
beginning.
Seems right. I just want to
He
know
hasn't
what
been
he
here
means.
since the beginning. It might just be a funny
Like,
coincidence.
what do you mean, Ace, by 143?
He means it's day
Is it
143.
just
It's the
he's
143rd
tuned
day
in-
that he's done
He's
this.
tuned in 143 times. Don't read into this too much.
Yeah, exactly. See, now you're reading into things too much.
I was.
That was good, Ace. I've been saying this for a long time. I know. I literally, dude, I'm messaging Sneaky Bro about it today. I already have. Like, they're just backed up.
What they
dude.
say?
They're just backed up. And they
Is
got
that
a
what
lot
they
of.
said?
They have a
Or-
lot of. Yeah, they have a lot of shit to do. I mean, they, they're like, if they're not the best emote makers, they're up there, top 2 or 3
What
best
were
on
they
Twitch.
busy with?
All the other people that they make emotes, dude, they make emotes for everyone.
It sounds like they just need to take a break.
Yeah, okay.
I would if I was them. Just like,
They have.
like
I mean,
a week,
Yeah.
We'll come back
really?
the next
Is
week.
that what
and
you would
just,
think?
like, we'll try it again then.
Where's Big Homie Inflict? Bro, I'm not hitting Inflict to
Why-
make my
Why?
sub badges.
What's wrong with Inflate?
Cause that's Nick's like personal graphics dude. Like, and all anyone ever asked him is like, hey man, how about the email? Like, he's my friend. I'm not trying to go and talk to, like, not to say Sneaky Bros aren't my friends, like, but like I know Zach.
But
Zach's
you're
like
okay
my
with
like my
asking
homie.
for favors from them.
It's not a favor. I'm paying them. They're
Wow.
it's their job. That's what they do. It's like their career is making these emotes and sub badges and profile headers and shit like for people. Hello, sexy balls.
I
Hello,
don't know.
Octopus Antichrist.
Seems a little.
I mean, then
bit
pay Zach. I'm not
contradictory.
paying Zach, bro. Zach's like my
Yeah,
boy.
pay Zach. There you go.
Oh my God, shut up.
Just
Look, they've made my stuff before.
Look,
I like
just
how they do it.
give
I want to
somebody-
support them. I want to be somebody that works with them. They're
Give
awesome.
somebody money to do it, and then
I
have them
am.
do
That's
it.
what's
Use
happening.
the government money
To buy land.
to buy government emotes.
Charlie is so extra. How am I extra? What is that? What do you mean? I'm giving you
You are
solutions.
pretty extra.
There's no problem. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for my. I'm waiting.
Look,
I'm
Ace,
waiting for to come into
you
the
know what,
queue.
Ace, come back with us when you got a list.
Yes,
of
I did get a
people
haircut. I
and
got a
then
straight. I got a straight.
straight
razor shave,
How
dude.
did it feel?
First time I've ever had it. It was fucking
Is that
amazing.
the only way to shave from now on?
Legitimately, like, yeah, like I might, like, dude, it was so good.
Did Kristen do it?
No, I
Oh.
don't think she's allowed to yet. She
Oh.
doesn't have like. You have to have a separate license to do that.
Really?
Yeah. So like you can get in trouble if someone walks in who like is like checking you out.
Secret shopper.
Yeah, like a secret shopper style thing at a haircut place. If they go and see that you have like, if you even have straight razors on your station instead of the person who they belong to, you could like they might not mess with you, but you could get in trouble.
You could.
Yeah, it's like
But
it's
should
like a
you?
weird
It's a weird gray area
of
kinda
like yeah,
just
it's kind of like
don't fuck
person.
with it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like case by case. Like, is this person gonna be a bitch today? Leave Ace alone. No, nice haircut. I love you, Ace. I actually already have a list of people who wants to
Oh,
purchase
sweet.
government
Just
property.
look, direct message Charlie that list of people, and then he'll get on it because he's on top
No,
of things.
I already. I'm not. Look, I'm not. I put my name in the queue with them like 2 months ago, like a month and a half, 2 months ago.
and then you can get more made from them, and then have some other people go ahead and make the sub badges.
No, I don't want any emotes. Like I want sub badges. Sub badges are priority, and I want them to make them because I like them. Like they're awesome. Like I like
And-
those
but
guys,
you
and I
can
want to
go
continue doing
ahead-
work with them.
But you can go.
I know
ahead
that
and
they're gonna be.
have-
Look, those guys are gonna be like Twitch is going somewhere that people like. It's huge right now, but people don't understand how big Twitch is gonna end up being like in terms of
You
television.
think it's gonna be the next YouTube?
No, but I think it's gonna be the next like television. Like it's gonna be.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna
yeah,
be
I
the
get what you're
new
saying.
like. It's already live. It's just live TV. Like it's literally. Like this is what it is, and those guys are gonna go from making emotes and sub badges for Twitch chats to doing something incredible, and I want to be there from the beginning because I met
Yeah.
those guys before I knew them online. They're awesome
But
humans.
you could
I love-
diversify by like getting in.
Oh my God,
with
Creighton! I
other
know
people.
40 graphic artists. I could get sub badges made right now if I wanted to. I want to work with them. I like them. I like their work. I want to support them.
You can still work with them. We're not saying don't get the sub badges made through them. We're just saying we need some already made
No,
to.
I'm not getting. I'm not paying to get a bunch of sub badges made in different by different people. You fucking pay for it.
we
You
just
you want
need-
new sub badges? Order some sub
How
badges
much
from
are
somebody.
they?
Well, for them, it's is it 70 for 6 of them, or 80? Hold on, let me check.
That seems pretty reasonable, and they're well known. You know,
Yeah, let's see.
they're Twitch
have, like-
renowned.
They have deals. So it's $50 for 6 that are recolors, or $70 for 6 that are evolving. Here, you know what? Let me show.
Oh
this.
wait,
Let me
Stop
just-
talking for a second.
What? What?
I was trying to say this mic's on. It's not.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me do this. So this is what they have on their Twitter for like
Those are
advertisement.
actually pretty good. I like
these
the
are
blue
emotes.
ones.
Yeah, these are the emotes. So you can get $30 per emote or 80 for 3, so it's
Let's
like $10 off, and you
Let's
can
just
stack
make
that.
the emotes the sub badges.
What? No. What are you saying? And then for these, like, so recolors are 50 for 6, but I want like evolving sub badges. And I was talking to Mike about it earlier. I think what I want to do, like now that I have like a decent idea.
Is the shirt
Is-
coming off thing?
No, not that
Oh,
anymore.
no.
'Cause one, it's like it's not one podcast anymore.
Yeah.
Like we've got the episode 3 one, we got the MFAM one for like the future that I'm gonna like. For now, it exists, but I'm gonna really build that one day whenever I like can afford to.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Charlie kind of looks like
Shit.
Ethan Hawke if Ethan Hawke was missing a chromosome and had an addiction to Dayquil. Damn,
No, he
Copenhagen.
has an addiction to turmeric. Get your facts straight.
Right. I just like bothering you every time I see these stars.
I know, Ace.
If
and
the
we're
default
gonna
sub
follow
badge-
this line of thought. to
If the
bitter
default
end.
sub badges weren't so fucking horrible, I don't think I'd bother. Yeah, I guess I kind of like that they had a default in the beginning, but it's been a minute. Like you'd think they'd have like a little Twitch symbol instead of a star or something. I'd love to be on an MFAM podcast, dude. I'd love to have you. Like, I don't want to do them through Discord. Like, what I want to do is once me and Creighton get a place, like, if I get to a point, low key, where like I can afford to, I might just start like flying people out. You know what I mean? Like, I just might be like, fuck it, and fly people out, or like get people who live close by and like go grab them. Like Nathan. Nathan can come down and do. You know, Nathan's already said like he's gonna do it here in the next month or so at some point. It's just about us picking a day.
By the way, sorry, I got up to plug in my laptop.
No
but
problem.
I'm so glad that like you plugged that in right there, 'cause now I feel like it's not.
It's
it
not like
feels
it's not like
better,
annoying.
you know
Yeah.
what I mean? In a weird way, 'cause I always felt like before I was just gonna back over it.
Chris, do it.
What's Chris doing?
He said, "You don't gotta fly me out. I'll drive there." Chris, let's
do it.
fucking.
Yeah,
It's
just come
whenever
on,
you want. Look,
you
I
know?
can't do Fridays. I can't do Sundays. Pick a fucking day. You got 5 days to pick from.
I didn't.
I
get
am
to see
here.
Clem's sweet ass, but Chris, I'll see yours.
Well, Clem will be back.
Clem will be back, but
Clem
he's not
and
here
Nathan.
right now.
Clem and Nathan, at least for the foreseeable few years,
Are
will probably are very close to us.
They're within
Clem's in our-
arm's
yeah,
arm's
Clem's in
reach.
this state, and Nathan's within.
As in, we can reach him with our arms.
I mean,
we
yeah,
wanted
he's
to.
always like
Yeah.
right near us just because of
We
how
could
big
spit
he
on him
is.
if we wanted to.
You want to start? You want to start, Creighton? You fucking mongoloid? Oh Jesus, here we go. He's gonna come after you now. You talk
Hey,
shit.
well, look, it's not my fault he doesn't have his facts straight. Okay.
Anyway, Chris, you should definitely head out. I would do a podcast with you right now in this moment, 100%, no doubt about it. I
We just
love you,
gotta
dude.
figure out what Copenhagen is so we can fly him out.
I'll fly him out right now. If he sends me his information, I'd fly him out in this right now just so I'd meet
Do you
him.
think he has a mullet?
No, I think he has like the high and tight. In my head, he looks he looks like one of those guys that like became a cop to like shoot people. Like that's what he looks like. That's not what the kind of person I think he is, but that's how I see him. Remember that guy that shot the guy that was crawling in the hallway? Remember that like sad viral video? He looks like that
no.
guy. Not the guy
I
crawling, but the
remember
guy that killed him.
I remember the guy that fucking slammed that lady for no reason and like busted her head against the wall. You remember that?
No, but I probably
like,
would if I
it's-
saw it.
We watched it on
935
what's his
Pennsylvania
name?
Avenue, Washington D.C. Damn, fly him out.
We watched it on that dude that we used to watch before the podcast. It was like current events and all kinds of random shit. You know who I'm talking about? He had like
Mm.
spiky hair, kind of like
Oh,
a
Philip DeFranco?
great value Markiplier.
Oh, what?
Yeah, a little bit.
Who?
Philip DeFranco. You're right though.
He doesn't look anything like a great
I
value
said he
Markiplier.
looks like a great value Markiplier. Yeah,
He
so-
doesn't.
He does though.
One's white, and Markiplier, I forget what.
He's like half Korean, half something else.
Yeah, he
I
doesn't
think
look.
he's white.
He
Like,
looks
he's half
not
white.
even sort of in any way. They don't have similar anything. One wears glasses, the other doesn't. One is dark skinned, the other isn't. One has hair like yours, the other doesn't.
Look, all YouTubers.
Like, what are you saying? He looks like
all
a great.
YouTubers look the same to me.
You're crazy. That is like you've said some dumb shit, but that is some dumb shit. Sup, fuckers? Sup, Kristen?
What's up, Kristen?
Sadly, I've had 3 days off since the 1st of December, but maybe when it slows down. Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, look, you hit me up, like DM me one day when you have like an idea of a time you could do it,
Kristen.
and we'll talk about it.
Kristen.
If Creighton really speculating and critiquing hairstyles right now? That's what I'm saying.
Who said that?
I like Creighton's hair. Kristen, you're biased. You don't get an
A lot of
opinion
people
here.
like my hair. You were just saying the other day that I could probably land a leading role in a TV show just because of my hair.
Yeah, sure, but like a silent character, someone who doesn't have any
You said
speaking
a
roles.
leading role.
A leading silent character, like that dude
No.
from Total Drama. Yeah, go rewatch it. I said that.
No.
It was like that guy.
Rewatch it. We were at Pat's.
That wasn't on the podcast.
No,
Man, that seems like some shit I would say on a podcast. I know I said that. You'd be a leading character in a show, but like the kind
Hey.
that doesn't have any of the speaking parts. Like you'd be the quiet person, the person that doesn't ever speak, and that's like who they are.
Hey, Charlie.
Creighton, it's episode 142.
You know, it's pretty cool.
Creighton, it's
damn it, I
episode
forgot
142.
You hadn't done the number
The secret meaning and symbolism behind the
I'll
number
message you, Kristen.
behind the number 142 is that it's the angel number. It's a message from your guardian angel telling you that balance is extremely important. You should always balance out your life. Working towards your goals is good, but there should always be some time for other things in life. That's
Are
what
we
that number-
balanced?
That's what that number means. No,
We're
we're not.
perfectly
We're not
balanced.
We're not balanced.
We're like
we're
a
that little
balanced
knife
breakfast.
we're that little knife that Thanos gave Gamora, but it's like one end's covered in butter and the other end like is stabbing a squirrel. Like we are just not.
No, the
We are
other
all
end's
over the
a
place. Nothing
bronze
makes sense.
sword.
Charlie, you have nice hair too. Thank you, Kristen. Kristen cut my hair today. That's why she said that. Charlie, why Why did you lie to Creighton like that? He wouldn't even get a role. Yes, he would. Sophia, relax. You're just trying to be
Sophia,
mean.
you're just being like you're trying to be cruel.
You're just
and,
trying to be like a mean.
While I
like,
respect
a
your
bully.
attempts to be cruel, however, you are a 13-year-old, and I can't destroy you verbally.
Creighton low key looks like Smeagol at the beginning of Return to the King.
Who said that?
Oh my God,
Wait, who said that?
bro! Look at me. Look at me. Hey,
Huh?
look at me.
Yeah.
Bro, you look like Smeagol. That's crazy. You look like Hobbit Smeagol, not
Hobbit
like
Smeagol.
shitty, gross Smeagol. That's crazy. You are Andy Serkis. You are young Andy Serkis. Bro, that's weird. He looks just like him. I should be in bed, but when I wake up, I have to go to urgent care because I'm an idiot and kicked the bed, and I think I fractured my toe. Oh, my God. And I've lasted 2 days not going. Chris, you fucking idiot.
Jesus.
I'd imagine Creighton in the TV show, like Bear Grylls type setup. Instead of navigating and surviving in the wilderness, Creighton wanders well-known lobbies of the world in a
He's-
mouth-breathing
he spelled-
stupor.
He spelled well no lobbies in the world.
Wow, you're so proud that you caught him with a slip-up that still
You
means
mean
the same
a
thing.
Slip up? It doesn't work at all. I know we were giving
It's
Sophia.
what we know the word.
We were
though.
giving
She does it
Sophia
every other
shit.
sentence, like literally.
But I feel like we should just been giving Copenhagen shit the whole time. FBI agent, my ass.
I got you, Copenhagen. I will always respect you. You don't have to respect me, but I respect you. Anyway,
I
the
just
weather,
like picking you.
the weather in Ashley County, Arkansas, is 31 degrees Fahrenheit. The
Lobby-
precipitation is a whopping 4%, and the humidity is 92%. Welcome to the Shirts Off Podcast, Creighton. 20 minutes in. How are you doing?
Boy,
Lobby boy, the show, yes. I hate you.
I'm still reading it like Rolf from.
Hello, lobby boy. Hold on.
The son of a shepherd.
Yeah, hold on. Why do you do this, lobby boy? Do you mock the son of a shepherd? Go ahead and say your.
We're still on A.
say your thing.
Say Kristen.
Yes, we
It's been a
are.
while since-
We are.
since she's been
Oh
here.
shit! Hold on. We are on.
Wait, what was the humidity again?
Let me count them. 4%.
4%.
Yes.
Man, it's dry there.
Let's see. We are coming close to the bees. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We have 20 A states A
that's
counties
political.
left in excuse me, in the country until we get to B. And the first B is not telling you. You would have thought.
Is it Bridgewater, Nova Scotia?
Yeah, it's Bridgewater.
Nova Scotia.
Yeah, it's Bridgewater, Nova Scotia. You idiot. It's not even a place.
Wait.
It's not a county. Move your phone.
No.
Move
Wait,
your
hold on,
phone.
I'm trying
What?
to understand.
Have you not looked
So-
up the word? Or are you just now looking it up and not knowing?
No. So I pulled it up, and it's kind of weird. So I'm gonna read it to you. And if none of this sits well with you guys, we can change it.
Is this the word of the day?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Worried.
It's called Jush.
Jush?
Jush.
Spell Jush.
Jush.
Okay, that's how I thought it would be
Yeah.
spelled.
And
I thought there might be like a silent E on the end or
it's
something.
a replacement for any word. Jush is often used by drag queens, mostly Jasmine Masters. Do you want to hear it used in a sentence?
Yes. So badly.
That's my Jush. Or, hey, what are you doing later, Jush? Not much, just making some Jush. Want to come over? See,
It's a replacement for any word?
yeah. But, like,
Well, I think we just
Is it
found a new
another-
staple of this podcast.
is it another word for blank? Like, you know what I mean? You see where I'm a little bit confused?
I mean, Josh.
Yeah.
Josh. I agree. Josh. Dude, what? This is new. I'm
And,
never,
I mean,
ever not
maybe,
using
maybe
this.
we should see it. Maybe we should see it like used by this Jasmine Masters to see like if
Gush,
it's-
shut. Gush. It's Josh, not G. It's J, right?
Oh, it's gush.
Is it G or J?
Gosh, shut your
Wait,
mouth.
is it G or
what
J?
I've heard.
Is it G or J?
It's J, but it apparently is pronounced gush, according to Octopus Antichrist. Shut your mouth. I've heard it my whole life. Gush, shut your mouth.
How is the word spelled? Jush.
Set you both a wonderful feat. Sent you both a shush?
No, Josh.
No,
Jush.
J-U, yeah, J-U-S-H. Here, I'll type in chat so everybody can see it.
Sent. Thank you, Chris. I guess.
There we go. Now that everybody can see it. Now you.
It's so weird when you type in
But
chat.
Octopus Antichrist is saying
How many
is
channel
pronounced Gush
How many channel points do you have?
or Josh.
I'm gonna
or
guess.
whatever.
Don't
I
say it yet.
forget.
I'm gonna guess how many channel points you have.
Me? Oh, okay.
Don't say it. Is it?
Okay.
Is it?
Come on, you can do it. Try. Look at my eyes.
Like
Look
a
at my
month
eyes.
shh. It's like a
Damn
month and a half ago. This. I'm gonna guess 128,000.
Oh, you're close.
How close?
If this was the Price was Right, you wouldn't have won.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah.
120.
Nope.
190.
No.
117. 117. What? Tell me.
115.
Oh, really?
You're getting close, but like I kept having to give you hints.
100.7. Now he had 100,000 like a minute ago.
Yeah,
So, like,
it's been a. It's
it would
been a
definitely be
while.
more. 'Cause like you'd probably average.
I think I used some at one point to highlight something just 'cause I'd never done it before.
Yeah, but it's probably like nothing. Like it's
Yeah.
100 out of hundreds of thousands, like 100,000.
What am I gonna do with all my channel points?
Nothing. Well, we don't have channel point things. I don't like channel points. I don't like that they
We should have
They're
channel
whack.
point things. Like, just send me a gift card.
channel points are weird. They're silly. I get like one day what I might do is like if you get 1 million channel and not you, like someone in chat.
Why not me?
Because you do the podcast, yeah, head wagon.
But I don't tune in every time.
Give us channel points. Why are you guys the way you are? Maybe one day, whenever we can afford to, like 1 million channel points will be worth like I don't know, like I'll fly you out, and you can be in
Fly
the studio
me out
audience.
where?
Fly you to the podcast. You can be in
Why
the
would you
studio
fly
audience.
me? I'm already here.
Anyway, Christmas came late in this side of the world. Creighton's mother,
It didn't come.
250K an
He
actual
just
shirts
never
off
got over there.
podcast.
Oh.
Yo,
What?
that's a good idea.
Oh, 250K. Like you actually get to be part of the shirts off.
No, 250K. We take our shirts off for the podcast
Oh.
and just see if we get kicked off.
Wait.
I
So
guess.
if I get that, can I just like have you take your shirt off and then I get to leave my blazer on?
No,
Oh.
you don't get to use yours.
What? Well, why am I even here?
You're not
then?
watching
What-
the
why-
podcast. You're
wh-
part of the podcast, you freak.
I'm
You're not. You open the shows so that you can see the chat. You aren't.
Technically
You're not
speaking-
watching this. You're part of it. You fucking crazy
Technically
man.
Speaking, I'm watching the half of the podcast 'cause I'm watching you.
Red pill or blue?
I'm watching
black
you, right? So like it's half. So I think half of my channel points should be considered,
Uh-huh.
which is a solid argument. Creighton, you're not. I'm half of the odds.
Creighton,
and
I'll
half
let
of
you keep
his.
the blazer on. You don't get to decide that, Kristen. I'm not taking my shirt off if he doesn't take his off. Okay.
I'm taking my shirt off. I'm just gonna leave the blazer on.
No, I'm not. No, we have to both be shirtless.
no,
like
no. We are
completely,
shirtless. I'm
completely,
shirtless underneath the
completely. No
blazer.
tops.
The blazer
No
stays
tops.
on, Charlie.
No
That's
tops.
Kristen.
No tops. Don't tell me to ask. It's fucking gross. Creighton, you are not the audience. Thank you, Copenhagen. Bless you, you dumb
Hey,
idiot.
so you
I
got
don't-
a
I really don't
Christmas
want to see
present, though.
Charlie shirtless. That's mean. That's a mean thing to say.
How are your abs, by the way? Are they gone?
No, what? No,
You had
My
abs.
abs?
Yeah.
they've
Let-
never
let's
gone away.
see.
No.
What?
What? I will say that if that is a thing, and you're probably you have to be the closest
What? To what?
to being at 250K.
Oh,
so like
yeah,
it'll
sure.
be months. If all they did was be
I
in
am-
here, like keep the stream open
I
in the
am our
tab so
number
that they
one
can.
fan, basically.
Right. If you collected if somebody just left the tab open so that it could collect every time we're live for as long as possible, it would still be like at least like
100% I
4 or
wanna see
5.
Charlie
It would be
Sheen.
at least 4 or 5 months of straight podcasts before anybody hit it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it would be maybe a whole year before anybody had 250K.
So like another year anniversary.
Maybe something like that.
Did
But
we do anything for this past year?
yes.
What did we do?
Well, oh no, it was. I'm sorry. We did something for the 100th episode, not a year.
Yeah. Are we doing anything for 200?
Probably. I'm thinking every 100 we make it special. We do some cool thing. I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll see.
We should give away a ball this time.
A what?
A ball, but like inside the ball are mementos from us, but you don't know what the mementos are, right?
Like
Think about the teapot.
like from the podcast, you mean?
Yeah, like the teapot thing from that from that Office episode, where Jim got Pam a teapot, but inside the teapot was like inside jokes from them.
Honestly, Charlie Shirtless, listen to your Octopus Antichrist. Follow my Twitter at realcharlieboy.com.
Do you
Real
post
Charlie-
shirtless pictures of your life?
I used to. You have to go back and find them. It was from when I was in the gym. Like I post
yeah.
updates on my.
I
Like,
remember seeing pictures
on-
of your back
when I was in the gym.
a lot for some reason.
those weren't pictures. Those were videos that you weren't clicking. Because
Oh.
I would film doing pull-ups. I'd do pull-ups with 40 pounds or. Was it 35? I did a lot, and every once in a while I do 40, and I do those like 40 pounds hanging off of me. I do pull-ups. Mementos from Creighton that
Mementos. is what
that
he
ball would be filled with remorse and disappointment. Yes, and then like just a picture of me going like.
said. Like, you're welcome. Happy 200.
Flint is probably the closest. Shit,
Flint
Copenhagen
is
too.
probably close.
Flint and Copenhagen both probably have a good amount.
And they're both like here and not here on a regular basis.
Even Sophia, even though she's like relatively new, like since she's been here like every fucking podcast
Yeah.
too. So she probably has a good amount as well.
Yeah, she just doesn't have any parental supervision to keep her from watching us. You know?
Yeah, 'cause like they definitely
They
wouldn't
just
let
would be
'em
like,
let her watch
no,
it.
never. My teenage daughter is not allowed near you.
Yeah, we are.
Like,
free.
you guys are a bad
I'm really
influence.
astounded that she still watches.
You
I can't
guys
believe that
say-
we've kept the attention of a 13-year-old
You
for
guys
this long.
say horrible things on there all the time. Like, Charlie's a racist. It's
not
just,
a
it's
racist.
bad all the way around, you know?
I am not. I am not a racist.
I mean, you say that, but I've never
free
seen...
shirtless pics.
I've never seen
Octopussy,
you...
activate. Goddamn.
I've never seen you and your Ku Klux
Good amount of
Klan
what? Channel points,
counterpart in
Copenhagen.
the same room.
Copenhagen. Are you on your phone or on your PC?
He will
mom-
never disclose it to us.
My
remember?
mom isn't like that at all.
Does your
There
mom
you go.
watch us, Sophia? Like,
Please
are you
tell
guys-
me you have no
are you
parents
guys,
that watch
Are you
us.
guys watching together as a family?
That would be an issue, probably. Well, I mean, we say
I
some
mean,
weird
we're
shit.
we're a family show here. Like, you know, We're
Right.
very
Yeah, a family
no
of
one does
fucking
it better
misfit
than us.
toys.
like the only people that come close are Disney.
A wireless device. Copenhagen. Okay, Copenhagen. Under your chat box, there should be a little purple ball that has like a number next to it.
How many numbers?
What
that
is your number? Like, it'll be like
And that's not your
Is your-
Powerball number,
that.
because I know you're an old ass man and you play the lottery.
Your jokes are just so bad sometimes. Sometimes they're great and sometimes they're just so terrible.
Do you remember the Suede
61.3.
one?
He has 61.3 thousand. So yeah, he's up there. He's probably in the top like 10 or 15 people. Like for sure.
Hey.
What?
Are you gonna open your present? I want to know what it is.
I mean, yeah, sure. Okay, I was gonna. We could.
Build
we could
up
wait.
to it though. Build up to it.
Oh my god, what do you? So Creighton's mom, you guys have heard, got me a present like in past podcasts,
Yeah.
and tonight I went and got it, but I decided I wasn't. She couldn't like she was in bed.
She couldn't see him open it.
Yeah, she like she told Creighton to grab it and like
Are you gonna clip it?
yes. What are you
Okay.
talking
Just
about?
I'm just making sure we're
I
doing
clip
all
it through
the stuff.
Twitch. I don't have to do anything.
Oh, okay.
I do that after. But she got it for me, and
she got
oh,
you.
Shit, that's a nice.
Show her the chocolate too.
Oh yeah, she got me $1 million.
That's pretty good lit.
She got me $1 million
He's
For-
got $1 million Santa bucks.
for my for Christmas.
He's on the good list for like 2 years at least.
She wraps gifts so well. Yeah, she really does. Okay, hold on, let's see. So I'm opening this so that she can see. I think you were right. Creighton guessed it was like chocolates. Yeah, it says made to share since 1842. I'm gonna guess. Yep,
What is
Whitman's. The Whitman's sampler
Whiteman's?
assorted. Whitman's,
Oh,
not Whiteman's. Whitman's.
I
What?
was about to say she knows you so well.
Oh. I hate you. I did show off the wrap. Did I not show it off very well? It was good wrapping.
You didn't really show off the wrapping.
I'm
You
sorry.
were just like,
It was
here's
good.
the wrapping, and then you held it under the desk and like, now it's gone.
Anyway.
It was like the best magic trick you've ever done.
Anyway, Kimberly, I love you. You're the greatest. Creighton's mom's amazing, everybody. And I hope you're feeling better. And Merry Christmas.
My mom is the best. White
I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, she's like a solid 11.4.
Look at what Copenhagen said.
White man's like got a 10 today, Johnny. Goddamn. Come on, guys.
Hello, Matt.
Why are you
Matt's here.
guys? Hey, Matt.
Matt,
Why
how
you
many
guys all
channel
like this?
points do you have? Because Matt, for a time, was like here. You know what I mean?
I mean, for a time, yes, but he wasn't like. It was never for like a super long time.
How many? Yeah, we're just gonna dive right into it. 14.3. Weak. I got
That's just bullying.
115.2 thousand.
You're here
that are
literally every
completely
podcast
useless,
from the beginning. you
according to
turkey.
Charlie.
Yeah, yours don't mean anything. Imagine you could give channel points to somebody.
I wish. I would
Dude,
just
that'd be
sell
nuts,
mine so I can make some money off this.
I don't think you get. They're worthless. I'd venture a guess and say I'm third. What are you at?
Yeah, where are you at, Chris?
Is Copenhagen ahead
Send
of
a picture of
you?
your
I don't
feet.
think Copenhagen's like top 5.
Copenhagen's
Kristen
up
has
there.
57.8.
That's pretty good. Because, like, she's...
And that's crazy because she like hasn't been here in a while.
Yeah.
Dude, look at all this chocolate. Oh my god. Look at
There's 2 layers to it, by the way.
Yeah, I
You
see.
can lift that up.
Dude, this is a sick box.
I'm kind of upset because she said she was going to give me that.
Dude, what are these? I'm not gonna eat any of it right now.
Eat it.
No,
Why not?
because like I don't want the like the smacking sound in the mic.
Oh, well, give me a piece.
No, fuck you. That's my Christmas chocolate. I sent a picture to Creighton. Never mind, not top 3.
Not top 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Chris, you're like 44K. Yeah, that's probably more like top 20. There's some people that like fucking sitting here. I mean, I know people like
Rickman Jr. Well, he's
no,
more recent.
he's
but, like,
super recent.
But people like that. Dilton probably has
Dilton
some.
has a lot. I'm sure Flint has a ton. Fucking
Katie, maybe.
Katie, maybe
Maybe.
Katie.
Big maybe on that. Is Charlie racist? Is his Xbox gamer tag Jim Crow 1861?
My Xbox gamer tag was X Charlie X the Kid X because I thought the X's were hilariously intelligent of me to put as spaces because you couldn't do spaces. And I thought I was the fucking shit biscuits with Charlie the Kid as my gamer tag.
Sweet Jesus, fuck. See, look, but
That's
that's
facts.
that's
No,
his
it's
other
not.
gamer tag.
Yeah, but I got MVP so hot. That's a good point. That's a
Who
good
has
point.
MVP?
Read the chat? How about you read the chat? Why
No,
you
I
ask
mean,
me these things?
Mine's not like that.
What do you mean yours isn't like that?
I see the gamer tag thing. I see Sweet Jesus. I see facts. And
It's above that. Yeah, I got
Oh, is
VIP.
it? Oh, I have to scroll
It's
all
right
the way
above.
up?
It's right above. It's right there. It's the 5th thing from the top or from the bottom.
I don't
Yeah,
see it.
it's Matt. Matt just said it.
Why
Bro,
did
you
I
are
say it?
blind.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, but I got VIP. So hot. Boom. Look at that.
I thought you said MVP. not
K, Charlie,
VIP.
K, the Kid, K. God damn it. Matt, don't encourage their, like, don't encourage this.
Was the K for spaces or was the K for something else, Charlie?
I didn't have K's. I had X's. I hate all of you.
A K is just an X. with-
Listen, all I want to say is that Titan at the barbershop's amazing, and my straight razor shave feels incredible
Is that? Did you put a picture of that dog on Twitter or was it just your snap?
on Snapchat.
Okay.
I snapped a lot of people.
Because he is amazing.
He's huge, dude. The picture I took made him look
He's
tiny.
fluffy.
He
It
is.
does.
He's as big as you. Like
Yeah.
that's
I've
a
seen him.
I
He's
know.
amazing.
that's a
yeah.
big boy, and he is
He's a good
so
boy,
he's
too.
so sweet, dude. He just walks up to you and he's like, "Hey, I'm a big German Shepherd." And he just wants to hang out.
Good
I
luck,
love
Matt.
it though. I'm playing a game of League, going dark for 30 minutes. Wish me luck.
Kristen said,
Matt,
I have
no.
many photos.
He's a good boy, the best boy. I have many
Titans
photos.
deserve so much love.
Yes, he does, Matt. Good luck in your league game. If you're listening to us, we will totally not like make call outs like randomly just to like fuck you up. Were you guys too young for rotten.com? Me and my coworker were talking about that fucked up website today. I feel like I remember it, but I'm
I've
not
heard
100%.
of it before. I just don't remember what it is.
Is that the thing that they would I don't want
Is
to
it
actually you
porn?
just say it. I don't want to even say what I think it is if I'm wrong cuz that would like
Porn. Or is it
I
rotten
don't feel like getting
fruit
into that conversation.
with the time lapse?
Have you ever seen those videos?
Yeah, those are pretty.
Have you ever
cool,
seen the
actually.
ones with like ants eating stuff over
Yeah.
a time lapse? Those are cool. I love those videos. Like there's one of like ants eating a snake.
Mhm.
Dude, snakes, like their muscles are so like muscle. Like there's no fat on a snake. Like they are just
I bet
fucking.
they taste delicious.
Well, they probably do, but they're so chewy because of how tough their muscles
Yeah.
are. Like their whole body is a muscle, so it can like move around. You know. It showed fucked up deaths. Oh, okay, yeah.
Charlie, advertise my full-time job. We're about to do 50th anniversary. It's gonna be big.
Guys, go to the
Do you
oh,
remember what it's called?
yeah, it's the hold on. It's the
Doesn't remember.
Bypass Barbershop. Guys, go to the Bypass Barbershop in Lake, South Carolina. It's right on the way after Faulkner's on the bypass on the right. if you're leaving the city, they got Titan there. He's there too.
Right after Faulkner's. It's
Like on that road, if you're passing,
Yeah,
you have to keep going down. Once you're
go
leaving the city,
like a while.
it's like
If anything,
it's
you
like
just
one
say
whole minute.
It's past the bridge with the BP station.
There you go. I don't know that,
Yeah.
but it's a whole minute later. I mean,
Right.
from like it's not
It's
long.
more than a minute.
No, I did it today. It was not. It's
Did you
not very
time
long.
it?
I was actually resetting my watch when it happened. So yeah, I mean, we passed Faulkner's when I
How
grabbed my
fast
watch.
are you guys going?
It was like a whole.
Don't pass
Not
by the
very
bypass. Don't pass by the bypass.
Anyway, Bypass Barbershop, Lancaster, South Carolina. Go get your haircut. Go get a straight razor shave. It's fucking baller. Titan's there. He's a big boy. He's a good boy. He's the bestest boy.
He's a
Ask
dog.
for Kristen. Tip her well. Tip your dealers, everybody. I mean, tip your
tip your dealers.
tip your barbers, everybody.
Tip your cashiers.
Don't tip your cashiers.
Tip your cashiers.
Are you? Aren't you like not allowed to
No,
technically?
but we should. We should take tips. Everybody else fucking takes tips.
I mean, yeah. It's a good point.
Like I was at some place the other day, and I was like, "Why is there a tip jar here?" Like, you know what I mean?
What was the place? Call it out. Say where it is.
I really don't remember what it was, but at the time,
So
I
like
was
sometimes you're like, why are there tips?
Yeah, like because it was something like just such a nothing thing that I was like, why? You know what I mean? And I'm not look for those of you out there in those kind of jobs. I'm not trying to bash you, because like tips are like good. Tips are nice.
Kristen can't straight razor yet unless you're okay with potentially getting slaughtered.
At the same time,
I'd like to take a tip tonight. Okay, well,
if I'm at a gas station and I'm just buying like a chocolate bar and getting some gas, like there's no reason to tip you.
wow, that's fucked up.
I
Craig.
no, I mean, do you like?
That's fucked
I
up.
mean,
I can't
are
believe you would say
going
that.
out there and pumping my gas? Are you gonna open the Snickers?
No, I
bar
mean I
for
know what
me?
I know what you're saying. Like
Yeah.
if somebody does something, like if they do something a little extra that isn't their job, and like
Yeah.
it's not a job that you'd usually tip. I mean I think it's cool to tip people.
And with the grocery store
Now-
thing, I argue with that to a point. But if they're loading, unloading your groceries, taking them out to your car, I think there
Mhm.
should be like a little bit of elbow room to tip there if you want to. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, I know
Not
what you
that
mean.
it should be expected.
Yeah,
for
I
that
just
kind of
for
job.
me like tipping, I work for tips, so like I know what it's like to
Yeah.
need tips as like a part of your job and like a part of your income. So like I like to tip good when I go and do anything that requires a tip. Like I don't like being the guy that tips like $1 or $2. You know what I mean? I don't like being that person. And I used to be that person, and like I hated it but it was because I couldn't afford to tip well. And now I have like, I'm not fucking rolling in money or anything, but I've got a little bit of money. And I can tip. Like I've got enough in my pocket to like if I buy a $13 meal, I don't feel like it's not the hardest thing in the world for me to hand the lady a 20 and just say keep it. You know what I mean?
That's a different thing though. Like, you know what I mean? That's getting your hair cut.
No, I mean I do that.
Oh, you do that with
I do that with food. I'm not tipping cashiers. I'm not a fucking crazy person.
no.
I'm
but
not.
I
I'm not.
mean,
I'm not fucking Tony Stark.
Yeah.
I'm not Joe Rogan walking around like, hey man, you look cool. Here's
Here's
$100.
a Tesla.
Yeah, here's a Tesla. Like I'm not doing shit like that. But like if I get a meal, I mean, I usually tip waitresses pretty well. Waiters
Where
pretty
do
well
you
anyway.
fall on like the whole like? Would you tip somebody who's making you a sandwich at Subway? Or
I mean,
does it just
they
depend?
I feel like they definitely deserve it. Specifically Subway people definitely deserve a tip because
Okay.
you are making their sandwich to order in front of them. Like or they're making your sandwich to order in front of you. Like you're telling them how to do it and they're doing it and they have to sit there and
Like
be
listen
criticized by
and-
you,
yeah.
listen to you, do it all because it's not like something they've
I would
memorized.
never be able to do it. Like,
Do
you
what,
know,
like make sandwiches?
Sit there and listen to somebody tell me.
Oh,
how
bro,
to make
I'd-
their sandwich.
I'd be
get
so
mad.
judgmental. I wouldn't be mad. I'd just be like, really? Sweet and
See, that's why you
sweet
couldn't do it.
sweet
I
onion
would
sauce
be-
and mayonnaise on bacon?
I would be upset.
You fucking
I
freak!
would
Like I'd
hate
look at them
you.
like you're
Don't
crazy.
ever make me a sandwich.
Bro, I'd be talking so much
What,
shit.
now, what about how do you feel about like? Would you tip? I think it was a drive.
Those kinds of jobs, like Creighton works at a prestigious law firm or something. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, what'd you say?
What do you think about like a drive-through?
Drive-throughs is different because all that stuff's just on a conveyor belt. You know, they're not like people at fast food most of the time aren't really. It's not like
What
they're putting
about
a lot of effort.
drive-through at Starbucks?
What? No, I mean,
There's a tip jar at the Starbucks drive-through.
really.
Yeah, I think
When it comes to drive-through,
That's
it's
not
so
the
fast. It's
one-
meant. It is by design meant to be convenient and fast. Like they're not doing like It's not nearly as like hectic.
that's not the one I was at,
Mm-hmm.
but that's one that was there.
Starbucks deserves tips. Okay, there you go. I mean, they get paid well though, don't they? They're not fast food places like
they get paid as much as we, or they start out at as much as we do,
which is what like
like 9, or they did it when the last time that I was aware of somebody working at Starbucks.
They go through some shit.
They do go through a lot of rough stuff though, but I mean, like
Subway hands out onions like they cure cancer. Give me more onions, Steven. I don't tip at drive-thrus because I'm a stingy bitch. Well, there you go. At my store, they pay us very nicely for wait, for what?
Now, what about would you tip at like a Chick-fil-A drive-thru, where they're like basically car hopping?
Yeah, that's a little different. I don't know if I've ever tipped because usually when I go, Mike is there and he just pays for like when we get fast food and shit. He pays for that and I pay for like meals. Like if we go to like 521 or something, like we divvy it up kind of that way. We just take turns paying for each other's food.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
I mean, it's really just because we don't want to sit there and constantly both have cash on us.
Yeah.
It's not cute. It's really lazy. It's what it is. Because he'll be like, "Hey man, you want food?" I'm like, "Yeah," and we'll be like halfway there. He'll be like, "I don't have any money," and I'm like, "You fucking bitch." He's like, "Ha ha ha," and then I'm like, "Fine, I'll get your food this time." He was like, "You better get my food. I got your food last time." I was like, "Fine." It's basically like it's become that in our grumpy older age.
I kind of like that. That's hilarious. That's even more cute.
People who work at McDonald's only deserve tips when they make clean Big Macs. People at McDonald's barely deserve their pay, like at our McDonald's, unless they get your order right. Like they haven't had ice cream in 17 years or some shit at our McDonald's. It's nuts. McDonald's ain't never getting a tip because they never get the order right, bro. Exactly. Most fast food places are trash. Chick-fil-A around here specifically is pretty great. I've been to some shitty ones.
Wendy's is pretty awesome.
Who?
Wendy's.
You just love Wendy's too much.
I like
hate
Wendy's. They've never fucked up my order.
They fucked up so many of my orders.
The only time that I've ever had a problem with Wendy's, and it's an unspoken rule, but if you go after midnight, you're not going to be able to get a Frosty.
Okay.
It's the unspoken law of the land.
I went to Wendy's one time, ordered four orders of chicken nuggets. That's it. They gave me 2. How do you fuck up 4 orders of chicken nuggets? They gave me 2 orders.
Was I with you that time?
No. This is me and Mike. I was fucking... I'm not even going to say what I said. I was very upset. I said some words.
Did you drop the N-word?
No. What? Why do you guys keep doing this? Like I'm some kind of racist. I used to have the hots for this dude at my Chick-fil-A, and now he doesn't work there anymore, and I'm sad. I'm sorry, Octopus Antichrist.
Now, what about, like, would you tip at a place like Cushy?
Yeah, I have tipped at a place like Cushy. I have tipped at Cushy. I like Cushy. Cushy's great. I mean, Cushy's like a good, like they're helping you with stuff. Like they answer all your questions. They can help you with anything. They're just cool people. Like everyone there. Like no one there who works there is like.
See, I don't buy stuff enough there to know whether or not I would.
Well, they have a good in-store policy too. Like with your account, like when you do buy stuff, like they have a good system for that as well. Like where you get like little
discount.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Wendy's has the worst burgers. Wendy's has the worst fucking everything. Their
What?
chicken nuggets are
Whoa,
sponges, bro.
Whoa,
They're terrible.
Whoa. Back
What?
it up.
McDonald's
Wendy's
also forgot
has
my sauce for my chicken nuggets.
amazing burgers, first of all.
They're terrible.
The fries are great.
Their fries are not
the
great.
Frosties are amazing.
The Frosties are the only thing good
you
on their
guys
menu.
are just a bunch of stuck-up pricks.
No, you just like how cheap their food is, and that it's like easy to chew with your fucking hillbilly teeth. You fucking bitch. Their food is terrible.
Hillbilly
That was
teeth.
mean. I didn't. That
what
one.
does that mean?
That like just like rotten broken teeth.
Oh,
But you don't
damn.
have that.
I was about to say
Yeah,
I
you don't
take
have.
good care
You
of
have
my
very
teeth.
nice teeth. I was
Thank
just
you.
trying to hurt you because you were like trying to say Wendy's is the shit or something, and they're legit like
Wendy's isn't
bottom of the
shit.
barrel
Look,
fucking fast food
Wendy's
to me.
isn't
They
the-
are horrible.
Wendy's
They're not even
isn't the
kind of
shit.
good.
but Wendy's is pretty awesome. I like that their burgers are square. I feel like they taste more flavorful that way.
I almost threw up the last burger I had from Wendy's. They're gross. Right? I don't mind their chicken stuff, but burgers are trash. The spicy nugs make up for everything. Their fries are good. Their fries are good either. I agree. Aren't good either. Okay. Fuck you, Creighton. You're stuck up. That's what I thought. Also, a lot of the
I'm
time, the
stuck
tip
up.
jar at Cushy helps people with like surgeries and stuff. Like they fully paid for Dylan's collarbone
Well, see,
surgery
I'm not
when he
saying
worked there.
don't tip at Cushy.
Stop-
I'm just
I know.
I'm
Yeah,
taking
yeah, you were
everybody's
asking, yeah.
temperature about like where
Stop
they
hyping
tip
up
and where they
Wendy's.
don't.
They only got Frosties.
So where?
They
So
only-
let me ask you the other side of this. Then, where is a place that you wouldn't tip?
Would not tip.
Yeah, like
Most
at
fast
all.
food, like at all. Like
No
very
fast food.
very few fast food places I tip. Like Chick-fil-A is an exception because again, the car hoppers are like they're standing out there, they're doing shit. Whether it's really hot, really cold, feels good, whatever. They're like doing that, and they're like they're good.
What
they're
about
they're
other
good about it.
businesses besides food?
Ooh, I mean, yeah, I have. I mean, obviously, like haircuts, stuff like that, like massages, haircuts.
Oh, I'd never thought about the massage thing, but I
yeah.
guess you would tip for that.
I tip
huh?
very well at massage because that's
Yeah.
like totally different.
That makes sense though. Like
'Cause, like, they
it's
get-
a personal service.
Yeah, it's a very personal service. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like it's pretty personal.
Would
It's
you-
like as personal as it gets before prostitution. like,
Would you tip your guy at GameStop?
no,
No. Just no.
they don't do it. Like they like they're cool. Like I like the guys at our GameStop, but like, like it's just not. It's just no.
Would you tip? Oh.
It's not that kind of thing. Like they're not making my game. You know,
Yeah.
they're grabbing the game out of a drawer for me. Like
They're setting you up.
yeah, like they might help me. Like if they could get me like a cool deal, like if they could like move some numbers around and make my PlayStation $100 cheaper, I might sauce them a 20. You know, because it's worth like that makes sense.
Now,
like
would
that's worth
you-
it. But like
Like whenever you've been
no tips for Walmart. Yeah, fuck Walmart.
Whenever you've been gambling. Like,
Yes,
Tip.
Yes,
All the time, no matter
all
what
the
it
time.
is.
basically not.
Okay.
No matter like if you win, if you're betting $5 and win $5, no. But if you're betting, you know, $20, it depends on what you're playing. For one, like in blackjack, I would tip every third win, because every third win you've probably lost, and you're just trying to make up at that point
I got
for
you.
what you're missing. So like blackjack dealers definitely don't get tipped as much unless they're like dealing out crazy, like rich people who don't care and will just throw them money. Craps dealers, I would tip the shit out of a craps dealer, just because you can win so much so fast. I wouldn't tip them if I was losing, but I would tip them when I'm winning. Texas Hold'em, Omaha, any kind of poker, any kind of like skill based like poker, Texas Hold'em, Omaha. There's a few that they wouldn't do at casinos, but any of those, I tip every hand I won.
Now, would you tip somebody like if you had a car and they were washing it?
Yes, 100%. If
Um,
they're the one watching it, yes.
Would you tip somebody who comes to your house and cleans it?
Yeah, 100%. Well, I mean, it depends. If they run a business, like if it's just them, if they're the
Yeah.
one making the money, no. But if they are working for a business, if it's like if somebody comes and cleans who is part of a chain of clean, yeah, I'll tip them because they're not getting what I'm paying. If somebody owns a business, like if their job is going and cleaning houses and it's just them doing it, what I pay them is that's what they're getting paid, you know. And I might, if they do like exceptionally well, yeah, I'd probably tip them anyway. Like if it was cheap, if they had great prices, I'd probably tip. Yeah.
Would you tip somebody at Big Lots?
No.
No.
Big Lots is
If they
another
hook you up
Walmart
with like
style.
a nice like mattress and stuff.
Hook me up. What do you mean? It's not.
I
They're
don't know.
they're not doing it.
I've never bought a mattress at Big Lots.
If
but,
they- if
like,
somehow-
I
if somehow
was
the
made
person-
aware
if somehow
that
the
they make
person-
commission apparently.
Yeah, they probably do because they're selling the mattress.
Yes.
But like they're making commission from like that's like a tip for them is making commission. Like I'm not.
Okay, I
They're
get
the ones. They're not. They can't change the price of mattress now. If they could, if they were like, yo, listen, I'm not supposed to do this, but like I want to cut off $100, I'd be like, here's $40 for you. Like, you know, that $100 is void and gone now, and I
Yeah.
paid $100 less for the mattress, but really I paid
So
60
really,
less
yeah,
because
I
I'm
was
giving
about
you
to say,
$40.
so really you're paying 60 less.
Exactly, which is worth it for me.
Have you ever helped
Fuck the
anybody
system.
win a game?
What?
Like that's what Kristen asked.
Troy, do you ever help people win? What do you mean help people win?
When at your card games. I believe that's what she's talking about.
What
That's
do
the only thing I could think of that.
What do
she
you mean
could-
help people win? Always tip at a casino? Yeah, most of the time I always tip at a casino. Like blackjack's the only one because blackjack you can go on a string of bad. I try and definitely tip, especially if I get up. If I'm a winner and I get up, I'll tip huge. Like say I sat down with stuff like blackjack or craps, I like to wait till the end to tip, because like
Well,
all the tip money that you're tipping as you play is money you could be winning.
so I
it's
was
like-
about to ask you
With
about
with
that.
ideal cards, ideal Texas Hold'em in Omaha. So like when I do that, I know how that is. I wouldn't want people to do that because they could lose, and if they
Yeah.
lose, you're not getting tipped at all.
Yeah.
I'd rather people tip me as the game goes. So I'll tip every hand that I win on a game like that. Like
Okay.
if I win a $20 pot, I'll tip them $5. Like that kind of shit. Like I tip,
So that's about what 20%.
25.
Yeah, 25%.
25%.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
But
20.
but
when you're at work,
but I wouldn't do 25% on a $400 pot.
That-
Like if I won
She
$400,
brings up a good point. When you're at work, do you ever fudge it to help people that are playing?
no, what? No,
Nobody's ever.
they
tried
would kill me.
Nobody's ever tried to get you to.
Um.
Because that's
Not for
I've
real.
never thought about
Not
that.
really. They've joked around like like, Chris, I kicked you under the table. I can't believe you didn't throw that spade out
Are
there
you-
or whatever.
Are you sure they were joking? Because they
Yes.
cause they just been testing the waters and been like, hey,
Maybe,
will
but
this
like
guy,
I've
you know,
never.
throw me.
I don't even know how to stack a deck. Like I've never
Have you
tried.
ever wanted to learn to
No.
stack a deck?
No.
Because it's just so hard. or
No,
just
I'm
'cause,
good.
Like,
Well, it would be hard, I would assume. Like, I'm sure there are people who can do it. For me, it would probably be easier than for most people
Yeah.
because I'm just really fast and I'm good at sleight of
Well,
hand and shit.
the-
But like, 'cause I can do magic tricks with cards, but like, I couldn't.
yeah, Charlie, do you
really want to.
commit gambling fraud? Asking for a friend.
No,
And
it's.
then
I mean,
he's gonna
I
ask
don't.
you to
I don't
meet
work
at
in
a
a casino or
prearranged,
anything.
non-disclosed location.
Yeah. No, I've never.
For
I'm trying to
US
think if anybody
currency.
ever asked me. Hold on, I feel like someone might have, like, for real, but I can't remember. I don't know. I feel like I remember that. I don't think anyone's ever like genuinely like gone to the side and been like, "Yo, do you know how to stack? Like, can you stack the deck for me?" Like, no one's ever done that with me.
I have people
Like the big joke is people will say, "What are you doing, man? We trained on Wednesday for this." Like that's like that's like the running
Yeah.
joke at house games and shit. It's like, I can't believe you didn't stack the deck like you said you would. Like to like talk shit to the dealer.
my equivalent.
I've heard every talk shit thing you can think of for dealing.
My equivalent
Oh,
to
shit,
that is
FBI.
probably people asking me for free groceries. Like I had this lady that
Yeah, that's
we used to see a lot.
people think they're so funny and like that like.
well, this one was.
Oh,
kinda
she was
serious.
just like,
Yes,
"Can you
she
please give me a
was-
bunch of
yes.
free shit?"
So like there was somebody that used to be at the local place that we hung out with breakfast items. And
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
And
She was like, "I see you over here all the time. You got some like free
well,
food."
so she started coming into Food Lion, and she stopped working at that local breakfast place, and was like, "Hey, like we've been knowing each other for a long time.
Oh
Like,
my god.
like
Do I know her
know.
like by name?
probably." She was like, "No, well, it's nobody's there now. If that helps." But
Which breakfast place? The one we go to now or the one we
the
used
one we
to
go to now, not the one that closes at 8. So, anyways, huh? No.
Okay.
no. Her
I was like,
mom-
she's
her
the only
mom
one-
works at Food Lion.
Okay, she was the only
So
one. She was the only
that
one I
wouldn't even
knew.
work.
Yeah, she's the only one that I was like, that's the only one I know by name. So
Well,
I don't.
so
So I don't know anyone else there.
so she comes up to me one day and she's like, "Hey, like we've known each other for a long time. Couldn't you just like slide me some free beer or something?" And I was like, "No, I would get fired automatically.
Shit, we
No.
got narcs in this chat.
No questions asked.
Fired, like,
just
later.
Because like they're so strict about alcohol and tobacco, especially since
That's
they've
what she
raised the
wanted?
age. She wanted beer,
Oh my god.
and I was like, "There's no way. Like you, like no."
People are idiots.
No, and I try to work with people and stuff. Like, if it's like bread that they bring back and it's like fucking just destroyed, I'm like, yeah, like grab you another loaf. Like, what? That's crazy.
Creighton slanging craft singles on the side down at Food Line. Shit, we got narcs in this chat. I've been a good girl.
Oral,
Copenhagen's
oral.
not a real narc.
Or is he?
Or is he? Yeah,
I mean, the
I forgot
first-
he's my FBI
The
agent.
first 3 letters of Copenhagen are cop.
Imagine Copenhagen like came after everybody.
I bet he is. He's just collecting data. He's like, they're incriminating themselves
Done.
so much.
Done. I don't know. I mean, I just like if it's a tippable place, I like to tip. That's pretty much what all that boiled down to for
Oh
me.
yeah.
Like-
I was having trouble thinking of places where you don't tip. If you know what I mean?
Fast food, Walmart, Food Lion, fucking pretty much any like box store, any like Big Lots, Home Depot,
I feel like there's
Harbor
parts
Freight.
of Food Lion that deserve tips.
Like what?
Like the loading and unloading groceries part, potentially.
I
The-
guess.
The people who do lottery. Basically all the stuff I do. Just bring me in your money.
People who do lottery do not deserve tips. Why do they deserve any tips?
'Cause I, like,
They're grabbing a piece of paper out of a box and handing it to you.
Yeah, but you might win something off that piece of paper.
Yeah, it's not 'cause of you.
No, it is 'cause of me.
No, it's
sometimes,
not.
'cause they're
Not
like,
at all.
they're like, pick a number and you'll get half.
Oh my god!
And sometimes it works out. And sometimes
If
it
they
doesn't.
word it that way,
more
sure.
than often it doesn't.
it's one thing if someone is wanting to tip you, but if you like that job doesn't deserve tips.
Did I tell you about the guy who brought me a ham for Christmas?
Yes, you did. I thought that was cool.
Did we talk about that on the podcast?
I don't remember. I feel like
Look,
we did, but I don't
Let
know.
me tell you guys a feel-good Food Line story real quick.
Honestly, guys, I go sleep soon. I can't hang. It's okay, Kristen.
That's all right, Kristen.
We're sorry
We
that
love you
we're sorry we go so late.
So, this was like probably around Christmas Eve this past
Tip your
year.
drug dealers and call girls or guys. Sorry, go ahead.
It was around Christmas Eve of this year. And this guy that I know, he's an older guy that I thought was somebody else that used to go to Charlie's game, but apparently it's not him at all. He comes in the Food Line and he goes through his he goes, I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm doing good." He comes back up, buys like a ham and like some milk. He always gets like a fuck ton of milk. And then like puts the ham up on the desk after buying a couple lottery tickets. And he's like, "All right, have a nice one. Merry Christmas." And I was like, "Hey, you left your ham." He's like, "Oh no, I got that for you." And then like just kept walking. And I mean, like it was like a $30 ham. Like it was like, I was like, "What?" And I was like, "No, you really don't have to do this. Like, this is like this is too much." And he's like, "No, you helped me out a lot with when I had my surgery, because I forgot that earlier this year he got like in a car wreck and fucked up his leg. And for a time he would just sit in the parking lot and call me over whenever he saw me come outside and hand me his EBT card to go in and get his groceries for him. And I did, because he's like an old ass man and he can't after being in a wreck and everything like that, you can't really like get into the store. And I was like, damn, like that's so nice. And I just completely forgot about doing that, And so I just got like a full ass $30 ham from this man, like as a random act of kindness to kind of like pay me back. Well, not a random act.
Yeah, I was about,
like,
it's not random.
but like, you know what I mean though? Like it was random because I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
So, and it really like, made me thankful to work for such a thankful community. Because, like, it's not like that all the time,
I mean,
you
like,
get
even
people who are, like, complete assholes.
Yeah, all the time. I mean, you get that at where I work. I mean, it's like.
But it's so rare to have, like, somebody who'll just, like, do that for you just because, like, you help them out,
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where, like, I mean, like, I think that generally people are nicer than people give people credit for. Like, I think that overall people are good.
Yeah.
And that, like, all this fucking negative shit in the media and everything is just, like. It's just negative shit. Like, there's like, really, the world is a lot better than anybody
I'm a
thinks it is.
firm believer that people are basically good.
Yeah.
Nobody sets out in their day to just be like an asshole.
Yeah, like, no one is thinking, like, now some people, I mean, look at Copenhagen. Like, some people just think, some people just decide that, like, okay, what am I going to do today? I'm going to get up and make people feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm kidding, Copenhagen, I love you. It was random because I wasn't expecting it. The word you were looking for is unexpected. I take back what I said. Copenhagen. I am here to make you feel bad. Yes, Alien Ray Gun is here to make us feel bad. That's his job.
Alien Ray Gun.
Get a HUD already. Oh
how
my
many?
God.
How many channel points do you have?
It can't be much. Probably like 1,000, maybe. Like, he's been here for very not long.
We'll get a HUD if you buy it with your channel points.
That's not how it works, guys.
920. Oh, that's not too bad actually. You guessed it. Still, if this is the Price is Right, you would have lost. But like, you were close.
Yeah.
Oh, 1.2K now. Never mind. You're right. I guess. I don't know. Keep these tier 3 virgins in check. Are we talking about Copenhagen?
Copenhagen, not Creighton.
Oh. How did you misspell Creighton into Copenhagen? Like, he fully spelled my name right. I've had sex with 2.5 women. I'm at like 7.5 or something like that.
Wait, hold on, guys. We gotta figure out what these halves are before we continue.
Well, actually, there's been 2 halves now, so I guess I'm back up to a full number.
What does that mean? What do you mean there's been 2? What is a half?
Well, a half is like you don't fully sleep with them. Like, you might mess around and stuff, and like body parts might be exchanged, but like you're not like
Are you saying that just hooking up with someone is like a half, but like fully
No.
penetrative
Yeah,
is
full
a whole?
penetration counts as a whole,
And like just
but not like just
if you
not
just
rubbing,
finger somebody or something, that's like
a half.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
that's about a fourth actually.
Now what's Now what? Oh,
I would
Sophia.
count-
Sophia's still. We have to stop. Sophia's still here.
Sorry, Kristen.
Oh my god. Dude, hold on a second. First of all, I thought Sophia left. Second of all, Copenhagen, is that what you consider half? Creighton was partaking in. Okay.
What did she say?
Cunnilingus.
Was part.
Cunnilingus. He said cunnilingus. We're not. Let's not say it more right now.
What is
Sophia
cunnilingus?
is here. I'll tell you later. You've done it. You know what it is. Some random guy gave me $5 for having good grades. This was back when I was a straight A student. What? Why are you not a straight A student now, Sophia? Get your stuff together, kid. I just full censor like for the rest of the podcast. Dude, Sophia, how are you in here? Why do you watch us? You're 13 years old.
Yeah,
Like,
Sophia.
I am astounded
well,
that
I guess she wants
like-
to understand our measurements.
what?
Yeah, like.
What do you mean
know,
our measurements?
Sophia bought meth with the $5.
I never got another A.
But no, like, so I'm talking about like the math and like what's a half and what's like a fourth and all that.
Shut up, Creighton. Shut up.
There's a chart. I
Creighton,
got
look at me.
charts.
Look at me, Creighton. Shut the fuck up. I can't believe that for whatever reason, like, she has stuck around and have become a viewer of this podcast. She's 13 years old, and for whatever reason,
She's not our youngest fan, is she?
who
Somebody else was young.
who
I don't remember.
no.
Katie was pretty young.
Katie's
like 12.
18, 19.
Is she? I
Yes.
thought she was like 12.
No, we just make fun of her and say she's 12.
Oh, okay.
You bully.
Wait, are we sure Sophia's just not Katie?
Yes, Katie was in
Okay.
here last night.
Okay.
Dude, you are
I am 8 years old.
right. I'm 4 years old. Yes, you guys are.
Wait, how old's Jack? We used to make fun of Jack for being.
He's 16.
Oh, damn it. Sophia, age up.
And he's
some
also an
so we can
adult
get somebody
already.
Younger.
What's wrong with you? Don't
Huh?
ever say that again.
No, I
So we
just
can get
mean,
somebody
I'm really
younger.
I'm trying.
You disgusting
Did I
freak.
tell you?
If you are an underage
Caillou
male,
got
Charlie is
cancer?
cool. God damn it. What'd you say?
Caillou got canceled.
Yeah, I heard.
So we need somebody that's old enough
It's
to
about
watch
time.
that. What do you mean about time? Why are you so upset about it? I thought Caillou was pretty good.
I really have no view on it, actually.
That's gross. Please
Mhm.
stop. All right. I'm going to unplug your mic. If you
Caillou
don't stop.
is a whiny ass bitch. I agree. Caillou got cancer? Cancelled. You fucking. He got canceled.
Wait, didn't he already
Copenhagen.
have cancer?
Did he?
Is that why he was bald?
Oh my god.
No, I don't know.
Like the whole
I thought
the
there
whole
was some-
show's just like a fever
wasn't
dream.
he just like a
a
miniature
cancer
person
patient?
or something like that the whole time?
No, he's a kid. What?
Oh,
Are
I
you
thought he was
crazy?
just like a tiny, like it's like a Stuart Little situation, except instead of a
No.
mouse, it's just a tiny human.
What's the Rugrats? There's a theory that Rugrats is like the fever dream of the older sister.
Oh,
and then, like, all the-
Angelica?
Yeah, and then all the kids are dead.
First of all, she's the cousin, but yes.
Or yeah, but like the idea is that like the rest of the kids aren't real, like they're all dead, like they were all like stillborn or something.
Well,
There's like a really sad, scary dude. There's some weird theories for like cartoons.
have you seen the one for Ed, Edd and Eddie? It's like purgatory for kids that died in different eras.
Oh yeah, I did. That was like, dude, that one was nuts. 'Cause it makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. There's never any adults around. Ross, the son of a shepherd. But
There's
you never
one
see the
episode with
shepherd.
adults, but like you don't see them. All you see
their
is
hands.
yeah, you
and
see their
just,
hands like
fucking-
reach in and grab
yeah.
them and then like pull them off screen and like
Yeah.
that's like them getting in trouble. That's the end of the
You
episode.
remember Eddie's older brother?
Dude, that movie was incredible.
Right.
It was so good, like legitimately, like actually good. The opening like 5 minutes are fucking awesome. Like they put you right in that movie and it is I'm watching it tonight. Bro, it's so awesome. That's such a good movie. There's some great remember the cereal episode where Ed becomes the cereal monster?
Yes.
They did a really good job of making that scary. Like they did like the horror movie thing where like they don't even show you him for a while.
Yeah, like, and then when you do see him, you're like, oh my god.
Remember Stoop Kid from Hey Arnold? I do. Caillou has been 4 years old for like 30 years now. Yeah. How would you know?
I thought you would be way too young to know what Caillou is, Sophia.
I mean, that's right up her alley. She's probably been watching it for
Oh yeah,
12 and a half
she's
years.
probably just like watched every day. She's devastated. They got
Yeah,
cancer.
she's probably like the most hurt by it. After some training and experience, I later learned that he was probably a lookout for a drug operation. Remember the stupid
Really?
kid from Hey Arnold? Oh, okay.
That's actually pretty interesting.
That's pretty funny. That does make a lot of sense.
Does that explain why Arnold's head was football shaped?
How? How does that explain that?
I just was wondering, maybe it's like a drug accident or something,
Maybe it's a drug accident
He
or
kinda
something.
looked
I
like
don't
the
know.
pot for a fern. A little bit. Like his hair was the fern and his head was the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Like it came out. Like you remember those plants we saw in Pat's kitchen? Like one of those? Except football shaped in nature.
That's how you make me feel when you say words like that. Like when you just out of nowhere.
I have good
I don't
words.
know. I mean, I've got my words are the best. No one's words are better
I
than
still
mine.
can't believe he got banned off of Twitter.
I can totally believe it.
I mean, I'm like in my heart of hearts. We all knew it was coming.
yeah,
But I didn't think it would ever actually happen. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
That is the most absurd thing you've ever said. I knew in the heart of hearts it was coming, but I never thought it would happen. What? What are you saying? What are you saying, Creighton? What are you trying to tell us?
It's like, you know how you know you're going to be 50 one day. But like, you don't expect, you're not like, when you're finally going to turn 50, Charlie. Well, I mean, when you turn 50, like 30 years ago. Like, you weren't really expecting it. And then you were, It's like it's like seeing a horizon and like them passing that horizon. And then you're like, what's next?
I will admit, I thought that with 21,
Yeah.
but I legit have felt exactly the same since I've been 21. Like, nothing has changed.
In
like
40 years?
That was good. You did that so fast. It was so well. That was awesome. Fuck you. Nah, I guess that this when I turn, I'll be 25.
Yes, Sophia's got it. So
I'll be 25 in a month this week. So like that's the last number you really pass where you can do anything cool. Like you can rent a car at 25, and you couldn't have done that before. So like, other than that, like there's nothing really to look forward, and I don't really care about that. Like turning 21, like I don't drink or smoke or do anything. So like 21.
So like 28's gonna
21
be,
was only 21 to me was like, oh shit, I can gamble legally.
You thought Charlie was
Like,
30
I'd go to a
plus.
Did you actually?
That's actually kind of fun. You do kind of look 30.
How old do you think Creighton is? Don't say how old you are. Look at me. Don't say how old you are. I want to see what she says.
You see it in my eyes.
How old do you think Creighton is,
I
Sophia?
want to know how old Sophia thinks I am.
This is gonna be.
Do you remember how old
Incredible.
I thought Josh was?
Dude, I thought he was like legit, like at least 32.
Oh, that's awful.
Whoa. Sophia, do you really think
34 or 20. That's such a gap.
weird? What a 7-year gap? What is that gap? When you get past 27, your car insurance rates go down considerably if your driving record is acceptable. Mine will be acceptable as fuck.
You don't have a you don't have a
Exact-
license. do you?
Exactly. No, not yet.
You might need to get a license that way you can be like, I have a driving record.
Exactly. I mean, I have like
You should
now.
probably
Granted,
look
I've
into
got a
that.
couple. I've got a good amount of time on a moped, like
But I mean, you
racked
don't
up.
like have a.
Yeah, I don't
actual,
have
like,
anything
you
on
need to
paper.
get like an actual license so that way.
Yeah,
they
so I can
won't-
like have like
just in case if
documented
they're not
shit.
like, well, we gotta wait now until you're like 30 something before we drop your insurance.
Yeah,
In case
I'm
you
just
ever
not gonna
get
get any insurance. My big plan is this. My big plan is get so rich and famous that I don't even have to have a car. I pay Quentin to be my chauffeur. Like his job in life is a live-in chauffeur. Like he hangs out, he does the podcast, and whenever we want to go do shit,
He drives.
he drives. Or you. That's
I
my,
could be a
that's,
living show.
that's also my other like job for you. If like this gets like stupid, like if it gets to a point where like we got some money, I'm gonna just buy you a Tesla. Like I'm just gonna buy you some dumb nice shit.
I
and
don't want a Tesla though.
Yes, you do.
No, we have to get a truck.
Well, sure, we'll get a truck. We'll get the Cybertruck. We'll get the Tesla Cybertruck.
No. Oh well, maybe.
I'll get, dude. We'll have like 10 cars.
We need another truck.
We're gonna have
though.
so much money.
And we need to get my truck fully
It's based off
restored.
of age, not experience. Statistically, young males behave in riskier activity. Oh, there you go. So 27
Okay.
either way. Like I'll just wait till I'm 27 to get a
and
car.
they just get a license and a car.
2.5 more years. Oh
So
my
that's gonna be
God.
the milestone.
27 is 2.5 years
I
away.
think he'll
from
be
me.
really older than Tori was when he first started working on Learn TV.
I'll be as old as he is. Like, how old is he now? He's gotta
No,
be.
he's like
He's gotta be 30.
35.
What? No. It hasn't been 10 years.
It's been almost 2 years.
No, it
been
hasn't.
like
It's been 7 years.
So
Fuck.
he's closer to 35 than you think. I hope he's watching this. Like,
He's
he's
not.
keeping up.
There's
and
no
then
way
just-
he wastes his time watching our mediocre
And then we
content.
keep this shit going.
This shit is not good enough for Tori yet. I wouldn't want him to see it. Dude, Sophia thinks you're 27 or 34.
How old? Well, like, should I tell her how old I am?
I don't know. She knows how old I am. Creighton is 23. Creighton's 23 and I'm 24. And you thought that I was like 30. And you thought Creighton was older than me?
Well,
What
and
makes you
so
think Creighton's older than
I will
me?
make jokes about Charlie being older all the time. Like, we're only like a year or so apart.
Yeah, we're like a year and a half. I'm like a year
And
and a
I'll
half
be like,
older.
damn, Charlie, what was the 40s like?
That's like a child thinking old people are 200 years old. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's this. I mean, it is literally a child thinking we're older than we are because we just seem older. Here's the thing, Sophia. In like,
We're
you're,
just
you're
that-
what?
we're
You're
just
13.
that
In
wise.
7 years, we could be like friends. Like
We're
in
just
7 years, we could be like I could hang out with you and
Charlie.
have a conversation
Charlie.
because like we do like we're just big kids.
we're
we
just,
talk to, like,
we're
other
just that
20-year-olds.
wise though. We come off as that wise. to
Right.
her.
Right.
We're
Nah, she's a
wise,
child. She's a
we're
kid.
Wise,
She's 13.
Inspirational.
Remember you at 13?
What's the other word?
Do you remember being
Inspirational
13?
And
Listen
and
to me.
positive
Listen to me.
influences on her.
Do you remember
life.
being 13 and thinking like about 20-year-olds? Like thinking like, whoa, 20 is huge, like old.
No, I never thought 20 was old. I always thought 30 was old. I still to this day think 30.
30,
is old.
30's old as fuck.
Yeah.
30, I don't like 30.
20, I was
I'm
like
scared of 30.
maybe
like-
late 20s. I was like,
I'm
that's
less
kinda
scared
old.
of 40 than I am of 30.
I remember making.
Does that
fun
make
of,
sense?
Yeah, I remember making fun of Tori when he was like turning 28,
That's fucked up.
and then I think we made fun of Marcy whenever she turned 30. Which,
I
by the
feel
way,
old now. LOL.
Which, by the way, Charlie, Marcy is now like 30,
2? I think she's 32.
32,
31 or
33,
32.
somewhere in there.
Dude, Lacey's 34. I hope she's not listening. She'd be so mad if she heard us saying this. I feel
Why
so
would you
bad.
just give out her age like that?
Cause did she not say it on stream? I feel like that's how I found out.
No,
No?
no.
Lacey, I'm sorry.
You're just like throwing out people's.
I didn't
age.
say anything.
Marcy, I said just because, like, you know,
She's not gonna watch this.
never.
And
she'll
no one
never
knows who.
be
No one here knows who that
nobody-
is anyway.
yeah,
It's not like
exactly.
a
But
problem.
people know Lacey. Like,
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm sorry.
it's like giving out Saphira's age,
No, what's
but she's like 13, by the way.
She Copenhagen, shut up. Copenhagen is like 29. Like
I feel like Copenhagen's like he's either like 29
or like 46
or he's like 50 something and just like browsing Twitch to
for like
figure
young
out
for
figure
the
it
young
out.
people to try to be
Or
friends.
like try to figure
He
out
just
what
wants
he
a
should
young-
invest his money in, like stock wise.
Yeah. Why would he be here for that? You fucking
I don't know.
ingrate. Move your foot.
We have our finger on the pulse on what to invest in stock wise. As I've told millions of people, if you're not watching Shirts Off podcast, you don't know what to invest in the stock market. Number one, microphone stands that don't spin around like this.
Tighten your shit.
I tried, it won't. Number two, notepads.
I'm on the precipice of middle age.
Well, what is middle age to you though?
Yeah, like what? Middle
'cause
age.
middle
Middle
a-
age to me is like 47 to 53.
Middle age used to be like 30 something. Really, 40 something.
Isn't that crazy?
And now it's like
Higher.
50, 60.
I don't know about 60.
You don't know about 60?
I guess.
My dad turned 49 or 50 or something like that this past year. And I started making fun of him for having gray hairs.
My dad's had gray hair for a while. Like gray hairs, not like gray hair. Like his beard specifically is very like salt and pepper now.
That's how my dad's is. The beard's the first thing to go, they say.
Yep. My hair is still like my facial hair is still so red. Like it's Like when she cut it today, and like I looked down on the like the
And it's weird.
The
'cause
apron
you
they
don't
have is like-
anybody with red hair in your family, do you?
Not really.
Not because I've met your family. They're all very Italian.
And the weird thing is like my hair is very dark brown Italian. Like it's
yeah,
it's not this, but
or
like
blondish.
Yeah,
like, at the
well,
very least.
like it gets dark. Like it depends on the year, like the time of the year. Like the hotter it gets, the like
The
lighter it gets.
yeah.
But like right now, it's the darkest it'll be all year.
yeah.
Like it stays pretty dark in the winter.
That's about how mine is too. This is
Yeah,
the
yours is
darkest.
pretty dark right now,
Yeah.
and yours gets really red in the summer.
And you've seen it. I mean,
Yeah,
you,
I've seen
you
it.
guys should probably go back and look at other podcasts and see how light it was over the summer.
Your dad was 63 7 years ago, Sophia. Damn. So hold on.
No wonder
let me
your
do
parents are watching.
Let me do some quick math. He was 54 when he had you. That's nuts.
Can still get it up at 54.
Creighton, stop. She is 13. What's wrong with you, bro? I can't remember if I wanted to stab myself before or after tuning into this podcast. I have a mandatory retirement age of 57. Damn.
IDK.
Well, if he was 63 7 years ago,
Do
And
you
you're
just not take
13, and you're
interest in your
13.
parents, Sophia?
if you're 13, oh wait, no, I did that math backwards. Then he'd be 57, not
Back-asswards.
54. He would have been 57.
I haven't seen my dad in. Oh, damn. Sorry about that, Sophia.
Sorry, Sophia. 57.
Well, that fucks up my other joke. I was gonna say, no wonder her parents don't care. They're just
Oh
too,
my
they
God,
don't-
Creighton.
They're just too old. They don't know
Sometimes
what
it's
the internet-
okay
they
to
don't know what the
ignore.
internet is.
You like if you weren't gonna say. Why would you say the joke if you weren't gonna say? Like what the fuck is your
Well, I
brain?
thought it
Why
was
do
a
you?
pre-
Why are you?
I thought it was a pretty
Why?
good joke.
Why are you?
I thought it was a
Why-
pretty good joke that we could say for somebody else who has old parents,
Why
or for
are
our
you?
parents.
Yeah,
at
but then
some
you
point.
said it, and you're saying
Well,
why
we're-
you didn't
we're
say it,
putting
which
a
is
pin
saying
in
it.
We're putting a pin in it.
No,
for
you're not.
later.
You said it. You said the
And
joke.
I'll bring it up in reference to this episode whenever I say it. Again.
Sophia, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie. It was tough not making rice jokes yesterday. I don't remember what that was about. What was the rice jokes about? I was confused during it.
But I loved the idea.
There's like a moment. There was a moment where he said that my mom is only 40, turning 41.
Huh.
Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben?
Oh, was it? We were talking about. Oh, damn.
What?
My Uncle Ben passed.
Oh my God.
That's awful.
It's really funny though.
His hilarious.
I remember him saying,
I remember
"It's
it,
taking everything not to say rice jokes right now." Copenhagen, I'm glad for your. I'm happy for your. I'm thankful for your restraint. There you go. Those are the words.
We'll see, but like, being the person that would have hurt their feelings yesterday, I'm laughing because it's hilarious today.
Yeah, and it also probably would have made you laugh yesterday.
It
to
probably
be fair.
would. Yeah, I wasn't catching on at the time because I was very in the moment of what we were talking about. But that's amazing.
Yeah, I'd laugh at pretty much any joke about anybody I know dying, except that maybe just my dad. And like,
Well, does it depend on how much time has passed too?
no,
No.
like,
Like you think you'll
I
still
can
be
see the
if your
funny in
dad
most
passed
situations.
away, right? Let's say, and then 20 years went by, would you be able to laugh
Yeah,
at a joke
100%.
about him dying?
I'd make fun of him all the time. I've already thought of like when he dies, how much I'm gonna talk shit about him. Like, I'm going to, I love my dad. He's my favorite person, but like,
I feel like you just would tell like fake stories about how he died.
no, not how he died, how he lived.
Oh.
I've already got so many like saved up. Like, dude,
Are
should
you
have seen
gonna
this
do,
one
like,
time he
the-
kicked a little kid. It was crazy. Like, what?
I thought I was about to say, are you gonna how much of like you saying how he lived is like jokes about his weight? None or some or like,
I don't know. I mean,
or
It
is that
depends.
one that you don't want to touch?
oh, I'll definitely touch.
You'll
What? Are
touch
you
that.
kidding me?
Okay.
I've tried to
You're
get him
gonna
to
fill
lose
up
weight his
all-
whole life.
You're
I
gonna
make
fill
fun.
all
I
up
make
on
fat
it.
jokes at him now.
Well,
Like, I
that's
get
what I
mad
was
at
gonna
him.
say
I'm mad at
because
him.
you had this look in your eye, like maybe that was the line too far. I was like, wow,
no,
really?
that's the line most traveled.
that's a threshold, not a line.
Yeah, that's a threshold. I had some long grain, short grain angles lined up. I remember there were some good ones.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm glad that we figured that out today. It took us like a whole 24 hours to figure out.
I wasn't really. I just like you were telling the story, so I just kept like I was like I don't know. I was
Yeah.
not looking. At
He did say something hilarious that you were like
he said
trying.
a few.
You were
Oh, he
trying
said some
so
great.
hard.
Bro, he said some great shit.
He's like, "Come on, hold it together, Charlie."
Yeah, he said,
What did he say that made you?
bro, when he said hold it together, I lost it. Cause I love when he can. My favorite thing about Copenhagen is he knows where I look. Like he's got it figured out now. Or like he knows.
That you
he
love
knows
the
when I'm
dark
doing this.
shit.
When I'm doing this, I'm looking over at like OBS, and when I'm doing this, I'm looking at you. When I look over here, I'm
You're
looking at chat,
chat.
and he knows that. So when I do this and just go like and smile, he's like, I got a bitch.
Was that the grandpa card? Oh yeah. that
Oh
was
my
the
god, bro! So my grandfather fell out of a tower in Auschwitz. He was,
Oh, he died in Auschwitz.
died in Auschwitz. He fell out of the guard tower, and I just went like that. And hold together, Charlie. That shit was hilarious.
an
He caught me
amazing
off guard
joke.
with that one.
Oh,
That was so funny, bro. Copenhagen, bro, I love
I'm
you
glad.
so
I'm
much.
kind of glad we didn't get that one yesterday, like the Uncle Ben one, because it was just too much. Like at one sitting, like you
If I had
you
picked
can't
up on
hit
it,
us
I would
back to
have
back.
hit you with it. I would have hit you with it. So like I would have done it.
You
I
can't do
would've
us
done
back
it.
to back so much like this.
See, my thing is like, like, if I have, if my dad did die, if he
Yes.
dies, like, let's say it's like 10 years from now and all of the podcasts are like huge, like
Yeah,
me and Michael
we'll have a
would
podcast.
definitely have to do a podcast, just the two of us, where we like
Talking
talk
about
about him.
Would you? Do
And
like
I would
a-
make so many.
Would you do like a eulogy, like a live eulogy?
No,
No?
nothing like that. Like I'd have stories and shit I told on the podcast, but like
I've always been.
that'll be for that'll stay.
That's
how
the
it is.
part that I've always kind of worried about. Like if like my mom passes away, or my dad passes away, or my grandma even passes away, if I get asked to do a eulogy, like I think that would be like one of the hardest things to write that I've ever wrote.
Yeah,
But
so
I
mine,
think I would be able to do it. It's just like that's.
I don't know if there's
definitely-
anyone that I'm close to that if they died, that I couldn't do a eulogy. 'Cause for me, like when it comes to sad shit, I just try and make everyone like
Yeah.
happy. And like
And
I would just, if I'm being honest, and I've put thought into this, like
You make it a stand up.
I'd write a set. Yeah, I'd like make it funny. Like it would be meaningful
Yeah.
and it would have some real shit, but I definitely would make some jokes.
I kind of want mine to be a roast.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I've already thought, like my Uncle Robbie, I'd be like, what was the dude? I have to write these down better. I thought about it like not yesterday, but the day before. I was like, okay, everybody, it's nice to see you. I can see that Robbie's here. How can you miss him? Like just like fat jokes about some of my
Yeah.
fat, like stuff like that. But that wasn't the one. That was there was a good one. It was. I said it was because of Christmas. It was something along the lines of like it was like a Santa joke. What was it, man? It was so funny. It was like, you're not dressed up like you usually are. I only see you once a year, and you're much jollier than you are right now. It was like something. I'm pissed. And it was so funny in my head, and I can't remember what it is now, like word for word, because I remember thinking of it and thinking, oh, this is one I need to write down. I'm not going to, and I'm gonna hate myself for it. I don't know. My grandfather fell out of a tower in Auschwitz. Okay, dude. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I would definitely try and write something funny. I would make fun of everybody. It would be like, you're right. A roast is good. If I made a joke about a dead family member, the rest of my family would put me back into therapy. Oh my god, Sophia, we're sorry. If there's ever
Back.
something that is traumatizing or that you don't want us to talk about that we're talking about, just tell us. And
Yeah.
we will be sensitive.
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of. We'll probably joke about it,
I
but
mean,
we'll
we
like do
are-
it in a fun
We are
way.
in a group of people that made jokes about Uncle Ben. Like Uncle Ben's rice.
I'm actively talking about when my dad dies, how I'm gonna make fun of him. Like,
Yeah, so you gotta like.
you gotta take
You
everything
gotta
here with a
read the
grain of
room.
salt. You gotta read the room. Like we
Yeah,
are not for the faint of heart.
yeah.
That's why I
if
can't
there's-
believe there's
It's
a
better
13-year-old
like
in here
if
sometimes.
there's just something like you don't want talked about, just don't even mention it.
Yeah, good idea. Because we are.
We are not a support group.
No, we
I
are.
mean, you
we're
could-
a we're a.
You can try it, and maybe it'll make you laugh some. But like
Was Uncle Ben married?
yes. Why?
He'll say it. He's gonna say it.
What's he gonna say? No. No. It's funny, like
Me and Orange, bro. You can't do
You know what's funny?
Is that racist now? I
This-
think so. Yeah, I
this
think that's racist.
This is like the second Uncle Ben that I've had pass away. Isn't that kind of funny though? Because it's all from the same side of the
It'd
family.
be really funny if you were Spider-Man.
Or my name was like Peter, or like had Parker in there somewhere.
Spider-Man. Imagine you're Spider-Man. You had 2 Uncle Bens. It's July's heartbreak. In this tragic issue, Uncle Ben dies again.
He gets brought back by Electro, only to die again.
Kimberly, I'm
To
sorry.
get killed
Kimberly.
by Electro.
Kimberly, I know this is the same episode that you're likely watching from me opening your Christmas present. I just want to say thank you so much for the Christmas present. I'm so sorry. I
Oh yeah,
love
that's
you.
awful.
I love you.
I forgot my mom.
Thank you for the Christmas present. Fuck me, bro.
Hey, but look, you know what? To be honest with you, I feel like he's one of those people that would
Oh.
rather have you laugh
yeah.
at like.
Oh my
He would
God.
rather you be happy and celebrating him passing rather than to be sad about it. You know?
Yeah. I mean, and I like to be super fair. I didn't know him.
Yeah.
And
you
like,
know?
so like,
But-
it's easy for me to laugh, and I'm glad that like you think it's funny, because it makes me know it's okay to be
Well-
for it to be funny.
Again, I don't know, because I know me. I would laugh
Yeah.
because that's just how I am. I don't know,
Creighton will
everybody-
rise above these jokes.
I don't know if
That's whack.
everybody like that watches this will take it that way. And like if you guys do find it offensive, I apologize. But
don't.
I'm looking at it from this way where
me
like
it's-
I would rather if it like I feel like he would rather us
Sit here and
sit here and laugh about it than be sad.
That's
you
how my
know?
dad is. I know my
'Cause-
dad would much rather us sit back and like just talk shit
He was
than like be sad all the time.
he was a person who enjoyed like making people happy and making them laugh and stuff. Like in not like a joking kind of way, but like he just liked people laughing and having a good time and feeling like the love in the room and stuff like that. And I feel like it's a perfectly good way to honor his memory.
Making jokes about my trauma is part of my personality. You belong here, Sophia.
Yeah. That's why she
That's
keeps
both of
watching.
us. Yeah, that's what you and me do. That's literally like how we've coped with everything horrible. That's
I
because
think-
a lot of we don't talk about all of it, but like a lot of the horrible shit. A lot of horrible shit's happened to both of us, and we
We make jokes
It's
about
it's why
Charlie's
we're
house
so-
burning down.
yeah, like, and that wasn't even that. That was nothing.
But it was kind of hilarious, just because honestly, the news interview made it better because you can tell
Oh
you
my
just
God.
woke up.
I was like literally 20 minutes
And
into
he was
being
like,
late.
you're like out of breath, you're like,
So I
yeah,
sprinted there.
that's my
Charlie,
house.
if you don't love me at Rice,
Rise above, you don't deserve me, Aunt Jim.
okay, you know what? That's a good point.
He's got
You got me. You got me. You know what? Fair point. I love you.
You can't argue with that, Elijah.
Can't argue that one. Bro, did you
If you
talk?
don't
Did
love
you
him
talk
back-
to Savannah today?
Briefly.
About what?
Like she said, she made some new friends. I was like, oh, that's cool.
She didn't ask about getting a dog.
No, is she getting a dog?
Here's what this bonehead,
She's not thinking about
She's
getting a
so-
dog for up there.
bro.
Does
She's
she
not.
already have a dog?
No. Luckily, I hope I talked her out of it. She didn't just want to get a dog. She found a place up there where she wanted to get a Siberian Husky.
No.
I was on the
We've
phone.
Seen her.
Listen to me. I was on the phone for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. You know how fast I talk? She didn't talk. For 20 minutes, 19 minutes, and 20 seconds of 20 minutes.
She called
I
you to
spoke.
ask you about the
No,
dog?
I called her because she was Snapchatting me. I
Damn, he was really choked up.
I
about
Snapchatted
this.
her like a whole paragraph.
And then you called her.
And then she like responded with a little paragraph of like, well, here's why I think I should. And I was like, texting isn't going to get this done. I was like, here are all the reasons you definitely should. And I was like, listen to me, Savannah. My dog just died. I would do anything to have her back. She's my best friend. I love her more than most of my family. Like, my dog was my family. She was the greatest thing. And I'm so happy she's gone. Like, I was like, you don't understand that, like, you don't need a dog right now. You are in the perfect time of your life to not own an animal like that you own. You know, you don't live at home. This isn't going to be someone else's dog that they take care of. This is going to be your dog you take care of. And say it lives a nice, just moderately long life, like not even a super long life. You're going to be 35. You're going to be 35 years old probably before this thing like is gone, and your life you can have time to decide if you want to have like some free time in your life, and then you're 35. You're 5 years from 40. I was like, dude. I said so much shit. I wish I'd been recording it. It was so funny. I was legit like just screaming it. Like, I was talking so
You
much
should have
shit.
just fired up the Twitch right away and been like,
Said it all there.
This is me, like on the phone with Savannah.
Everybody asks who's Copenhagen. Nobody asks how's Copenhagen. Copenhagen. I literally always want to, and you won't let me have any information to talk to you. I can't text you on Twitch. It's not how that works.
I feel like Copenhagen has his own trauma that he's dealing with. Somehow we are like a battery for trauma.
Copenhagen, I would call you every day and just
Maybe
talk to you for 20 minutes at a time, just to see like how your day's going and like how life is in general. All the time. I would do that all the time, but you don't want to talk to me, so sorry.
Maybe it's not that he doesn't want to talk to you.
Ask Creighton. I'm a talk person.
Yeah.
Like
we both are, really.
Like he'll text me. How many times will you text me and I just call you instead? Like I do
think
that
we're on a first name basis pretty much.
You fucking idiot. I call Savannah. I call so many of my friends instead of texting.
I do all the best calls. I have nothing
I call
but
people
calls.
all the time. I have the best phone calls. No one's calls are better than mine. They're longer. I've got such long phone calls.
You know what I'm upset about?
I use large words.
Now that he's off of
like
Twitter.
equally and important. Big words.
Now that he's off
Lots of letters.
Now that he's off of Twitter, there's not going to be anything funny to talk about him tweeting. I mean, not like there used to be.
Honestly, I'm glad. Like, at a certain point, it only took a whole month of him being president for everyone to give up on making jokes about him. Because, like, everything's just ridiculous. Everything's ridiculous.
But there were some good ones. And all of it you could tell. All of it you could tell was just him. Like,
Kaveffe, remember Kaveffe?
Kaveffe.
He like sent out a secret code or something by accident.
Did he? Oh,
that was the joke.
Yeah.
It's not really 100% sure what it was.
It might have been a typo.
You think?
Maybe him and Melania were fucking and like he butt tweeted it. Let's be honest, she wasn't fucking him.
Probably not.
Or she's a robot, like a really advanced sex robot. I could see that.
No.
I think so.
I don't know. I feel bad for her. It's an unfortunate situation. I don't think she's a robot.
I'm 100% like that she's a robot.
100%. You know she's a robot.
I've never heard her speaking like full sentences.
I think did I read you the thing? Oh my god! Did I read you the thing on stream about? Hold on, let me find it and just start. I grabbed my orange like it was my mouth. I'm gonna find it real quick. Hold on.
And I think Ivanka's a clone of Hillary.
Okay, bro. Please. Okay, let me find this thing.
Do you think his sons will run?
Yeah.
Do you think
if they don't go to jail? Hold on.
I can think of one that Charlie's done.
What?
He said, "What's the most fucked up prank you've ever played on someone?"
One that I've done?
You worried me.
Oh, that's not a fucked up prank.
No, but it's pretty funny.
It is funny.
But you just told that story the other day, so we're gonna save it for. We'll tell it at the 200 podcast.
Where is? Oh, here it is.
You got it. Come
Yeah.
on.
So this was like the day before the election, like
Really?
before people were gonna vote.
Like this past year.
Yes, this
Okay,
current election.
So November.
Yeah, and somebody tweeted out. This is how I saw it. Was a tweet. Somebody said, "I get it. You hated him 4 years ago. You still hate him now. I've seen a lot of hate thrown his way, but this guy is a consistent winner and an overachiever. That's what the people who support him love about him. Yeah, there's always been some scandal. Oh, wait. Yes, there have been some scandals. Yes, there have been some lies. And maybe a few times he's twisted the truth to make himself look better. But he's out there every day proving those haters wrong time after time. Call it jealousy. Call it envy. Some people just can't handle how successful he is and how much money he has. Could even be that he's got a hot foreign model as his wife. You may not have wanted him in this role, but he's there now, and there's nothing you or I can do about it. I know it's possibly going to get worse over the next several days, but like him or not, Tom Brady's turning things around in Tampa Bay." And bro, I read that at the poker game, and they went fucking ballistic. That shit was cake to them. I read that out loud, like not out loud. I read that to myself, like sitting in my bed when I woke up one morning, and went fucking nuts.
I think I remember this.
I think
'cause
I told you,
we've
but like I
talked
definitely
about
didn't do it
this.
on the podcast. But dude, that shit was so funny because it's crazy. They're the same. Like, like in that, like it did a good job of like
Of
really
subverting
making you
your
think it was. Yeah.
expectations. It's pretty much the Last Jedi.
What's
over
the most
here.
fucked up prank? Fucked up prank.
Fucked up prank.
Me and my brother used to like get firecrackers, and we'd cut the fuses off, and we'd light the fuse and just throw it at our sister to make her think we were throwing a firecracker, but it would just be a fuse, and she wouldn't know 'cause it was so fast, and she'd be like, "Fuck you, god damn it!" Like she'd be mad at us 'cause we threw a fuse and made her think it was a firecracker. So one time, I got a mortar, like the big giant like mortar shells that you
Yeah.
put in the tube and shoot, and I cut the fuse in half, but it didn't look like, I can't just hold that fuse. The mortar's huge. So what I did was, like, say that these are each, like, this is the fuse and this is the mortar. I held it in my hand like that
Mhm.
and lit the top. And mortar shell fuses light fast.
Oh, you've told this story on the podcast.
Not on the podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm going to say it again anyway.
Okay.
Copenhagen might
Go
not
ahead,
have been
go
here.
ahead. No, you're
So that fuse lights the mortar fuse. And I was like, oh shit. And I threw the mortar, and I was like, whoa. Like everything happened so slow in my head. And I threw the mortar, and it blew up in our living room, and my sister was crying. My brother jumped in the hallway. I ran out the front door, and our dad wasn't there. And we spent like 5 hours cleaning the place up. And that was really a prank that went wrong. I was roommate with this guy. He came from a very religious family. He would take his laundry home every week for his mom to do. One day I put a pocket pussy, dude, Sophia's here, at the bottom of his hamper when he went to get his clothes. His mom, dad, and priest met him in the living room, intervention style. He had to go to a Catholic don't be a pervert camp. It was 2 months long. Oh
Jesus.
my God.
That's amazing.
I have no trouble believing you had a pocket pussy.
I believe
That's what I got out of this story.
it was this really good prank I pulled
That is a good prank.
while
that
I
he did.
was in
It was used.
Casey. So we had like this phone in the office, and because I was stock at night, right, at Walmart,
Uh-huh.
and every day I would go in there and I'd put a nickel in the phone.
You did the office thing,
Damn it! I was hoping you wouldn't realize it was an office thing and just keep going with it.
so you didn't do it?
No, I didn't do it.
Oh, you fool. You should have done it. You idiot.
I couldn't in there 'cause I think there was cameras. I could probably do it in the office.
I don't think they care.
there.
I don't think they care. Fuck a camera. Like,
They'd be like, "What's that guy doing? Is he
You wouldn't look at
is he
that.
hiding something in the phone?" They could pick it up. It's just nickels. I was watching Drake and Josh the other night, though.
I don't think nickels is right. You need to do it with dimes.
No, Nichols is right. That's what he used.
I know. No,
'Cause
I
they were
know.
so-
I know.
they're
I'm
the
saying, I'm
heaviest.
saying. I know, but that's too heavy. Almost like that's too much of a change every time, and then they're gonna rattle. How do you fix that?
Well, I assume he just taped them down.
Right.
He had to have,
Right.
because there's no
I
way.
want to do that.
There's no
so
way.
bad.
There's no way Dwight would have There's no way he wouldn't have realized that it was coins, because of the rattle.
See, I've always wanted to do something like that with like a jacket, like just have like tape a bunch of coins to it so that it's heavier and like you walk around with heavier clothes. And then one day, like you take it off and you're just fast as fuck, like in Dragon Ball Z. Like that was one of those weird things in Dragon Ball Z where I was like, that makes sense. I feel like if you run around in weighted clothing all the time and then you take it off, you're gonna be a fucking demon.
Well, wasn't that
Like, you're gonna be
in,
so fast.
That was in Naruto too, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, like the kid with the bowl cut took something off that was
Oh,
weighted.
yeah,
and then beat
his-
that dude's ass.
Bro, he fucking went nuts. All his like raps and shit were like
weighted.
it's like super weighted, like
Yeah.
fucking broke the ground weighted.
Yeah.
Same friend, but we were younger. His mom had a landline phone with speed dial buttons, no screen on the phone. The buttons were assigned. I changed his grandma's speed dial button and to call a phone sex hotline. Oh my God, Copenhagen.
I've had
You're
pretty
maniacal.
bad pranks pulled
I'm
on
proud.
me, but I can't think of one that I've pulled on somebody else.
Yeah, I haven't. I didn't have the right kind of friends.
I had One time I stuck my brother with a needle in the ass.
Oh my god. I shot my buddy's my brother's buddy Blake in the eye with an airsoft gun.
How did that go?
He doesn't have that eye anymore.
Really? For real?
Yeah,
No, you're fucking.
for real.
Why would you? No,
I didn't do it on purpose. Like, I shot on purpose, but like I thought it was empty. I took the clip out, but there was still a BB in the chamber.
That's why you always check the chamber.
I know, but
They
it was an
teach us
airsoft
in
gun.
gun safety.
I was 9. I was
Does
a little
he really
kid.
not have an
He
eye
really doesn't.
anymore,
I
or
mean,
he
he's
just-
blind in that eye. Like, he can't see out of it.
I feel like you have told me this story already.
I feel like I have.
Yeah.
I told this to a lot of
You
people.
haven't. You haven't told me this one. I would have remembered.
We've talked about
And
guns so
then I
many
would have
times.
made it. I would have.
You'd ask Michael. It was Snapchat.
I mean, like, part of me wants to believe you, but you.
It was at my grandma's house.
You've also fucked with me so many times. If anything, this is your fault.
Now the real question: are you guys still friends? Me and
Yeah,
Blake?
are you
Yeah, I mean, we're not like enemies. Like, when we see each other, we're
Nobody's
cool.
plotting against you. Like
I deserve it.
an eye.
He's
for
not
an
blind.
eye.
I did shoot him in the eye though.
Damn it! I knew it. I knew it was.
I did actually shoot him in the eye with in this, like, what I said was true. Like, he just isn't
Yeah.
blind. Like, I shot him. Thought there was. I took the clip
See?
out because what we were doing all day is we would shoot the air at each other
Yeah.
because it was like those. They were nice. They were like CO2 ones.
Yeah.
So it was like boom,
I
boom.
bet
Like, it was
you
like loud.
shit yourself when you shot him in the eye, though.
Yeah, he like
Was he bleeding and stuff?
I don't know. I couldn't. I ran away. I hid. I was scared. I ran to the other. We were next door
Ran
to.
away like a
So
bitch.
So I was at my grandma's house, and next door to our great grandfather's house was where like the reunion. It was like a family reunion kind of thing, and he just happened to be like one of our. We were friends, and he somehow was like our
He was
third
there.
cousin, half something or another. He was like a
Everywhere you
few.
went, he was there.
Yeah, so like we were there, and we had airsoft guns, and I shot him, and then I ran over and was like, "I shot Blake," and then Blake was like walking over like with his eye like losing his shit, and I was like, "Ah," and then I ran
how
away.
Old was Blake at the time?
At the time, we were like, he would have been.
You had to like just miss his eye.
Yeah, I did. It was like right here.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like it
I
was.
would be mad.
couldn't see
I'd
for a
beat
while.
The shit out of you.
He, I want to say he would have been 10 and I would have been 12, maybe a little younger, a little older.
I thought
in
you
either
said
direction.
you were 9.
It was a joke.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was. I mean, I could have been 9. I can't remember. Like, I don't remember how old I was. Honestly,
you were young enough to realize you fucked up, but you were too young
Yeah.
to realize, like, to check.
I threw a
the
rock at a
chamber
kid's-
of a.
I threw a rock at a kid's head really hard one time.
Why would?
I didn't mean to.
you're
Like,
just Evil.
I had a rock. We were throwing rocks, and we were like, who can throw it the fastest?
Did
And
you
he
knock him out?
No, he was a bigger kid than. They were like
Did he catch
they were
it
like
with his
gravel.
teeth?
It was like not gravel, like little like pea gravel, like the gravel that's like
Yeah.
like-
it's a
like your
solid.
gravel, like at your house. And we were throwing him as hard as I could, and like for me to throw it farther than him, I had to just not even aim, just like do some crazy shit and like throw as hard with all the momentum I could. And this was when I was like 8 or 9. I just threw fucking full gale force wind from like him to me, you to me, like at his face.
Damn.
It hit him right in the forehead, and he fucking. It was not.
Was he bleeding?
I want to say yes. It's been a long
Did it
time.
knock
It's
him
been
out?
it's been
Because rocks aren't
15
like,
years.
You know, rocks of any size, I feel like.
they're
can,
gonna
like,
fuck you up. Yeah,
yeah.
and it wasn't like a dirt rock. It was fucking granite.
That's
Like it was like a fucking piece of rock.
That's
And,
like the weapon that's never changed. It's
Yeah, it's like
you can
rocks
throw
are
it.
always a good weapon.
Yeah.
But
This guy bought
Nah.
a bag of rocks to a bank robber.
I remember hiding. I remember when I shot Blake that I ran into the guest bedroom of my grandma's house and just hid under the pillows. Like the pillows like were all neat, and I just like pushed all the back ones up a little and laid behind them because I thought someone was gonna come like hurt me.
Did they come?
Like no, I mean eventually my uncle found me and was
Or
like,
did you like fall asleep or something?
no, I just laid there crying.
One time my brother.
I was sad. I was like, I can't believe I didn't mean to shoot Blake. I was like, I'm just a horrible person. Like I remember saying that, like I'm a fucking horrible human. Like I remember saying shit like that. Like I'm terrible. What's wrong with me? Like shit like that. And then like my uncle found me and he was like, listen, like you made a mistake. Everything's okay. And then my dad came in, shot me with the airsoft. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You had a real gun. It was
He
like, "It's time to
shot
take
me in
you."
the foot. He said, time to take you out back, son. Put me on the train track. But some kid threw a rock in the air like 10 feet away from me, and it hit me in the head. There was more tears than blood. Yeah. My little sister's friend hit me with a metal pole one time really hard when we were little. I
What-
cried really. I couldn't breathe. Like it knocked all the air out of me. Like she hit me with a fucking like pipe, like in the back.
My brother hit me with a bat one time.
Dude,
All across the chest. Like you talk about being winded. I was like, oh, like I thought maybe he might have. You know how like whenever you can break the cartilage up here when you're doing CPR.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it felt like. But like I guess it didn't, because I was still like pissed enough to like go and get him afterwards. But this one time, I made my brother so upset that he went and like cried, and then like we thought he ran away, but the trailer that I have now was up under the shed where like the golf cart and stuff is now at my mom's, and he got up under it and was sleeping up under there.
That's funny. That he would do that.
Like he got
Christian
so
would do
upset that he like cried himself to sleep.
My my dad, he has a story with him and Michael Jason where when they were younger, they were playing baseball out in their yard, and my dad, when he went to swing the bat, like he would two-hand swing, and when he would let go, he'd still hold it with one hand and let it like the momentum carry it this way.
Yeah.
And my uncle was next to him, and he hit him in the face. He had to get like 80 stitches, mouth open. Like he could put his tongue through his cheek, like his cheek was gone, like it was open.
Damn. How hard is he hitting balls?
But that's, you see how big he is. I mean, he's
Yeah.
always been a big guy like that, and it's never been like all fat. Like he's always been he's strong as fuck. My dad, you see his arms, and like you've met him. I mean, he's a big person. He's not like a fat person. He is. There's fat. There's a lot of fat there, but it's not like he's not like not in shape either. Like underneath all of it,
like,
he is definitely fat.
But
he's
like
very
his dick is just
he's
like
muscular
right
fat. Like under that fat is a lot of muscle. He weighs a lot and doesn't look like it. Like he's as big as he is, but he weighs like 400 pounds. Like, because muscle's heavier than fat. Like he is strong. His arms are fucking stupid. I mean, he used to get like 35-pound dumbbells and just walk around with them.
I remember you telling me about that
Because I would do that with like 25s, like because I was like, man, he's strong.
He's like
he's strong,
wimp.
bro. He's a tank. If he really wanted to, he could be so much stronger than he is. I used to have this really good joke about Jonestown, but the punchline was too long. Not even gonna touch that one. I think it's a good time. It's a good place to wrap up the podcast.
on that note, we're out of here.
With that note,
Are you gonna play us
we're
out
done,
today?
son. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Nah, I'm okay.
See, we always are like, we're gonna do something to like have us played out on the
I'll never
podcast,
forgive
and
the
then we just bail
Nazis.
out.
I'll never forgive the Nazis for what they did to my grandpa. Passed over for promotion time and time again. God damn it, Copenhagen.
See, that's funny, but not as funny as the guard tower one. The guard tower one's just like, that's the bar right now.
I'm not gonna play anything.
Come on,
I
play
was
something.
thinking
I
about
want to
something. I
ramble
don't-
about. Play like the secret tunnel one.
Hold on, let me pull it up. No, 'cause Secret Tunnel's not like it's too fast. It's too like
secret
hectic.
tunnel.
Secret tunnel,
tunnel.
secret tunnel, through the mountain. It's a secret tunnel.
I feel like I forgot part. And
Wait. And hold on, let me just.
That's not intense
I'll let
enough.
you say. Okay, guys, this is Charlie signing off. I love you guys. We're gonna let Creighton talk you guys away
All right.
for the rest of the podcast as I
Wait, are you
as I
gonna play
pick
Secret
away.
Tunnel?
No.
What are you playing? Boo-doo-doo-doo. I bet it's gonna be Stranger Things. Watch it be Stranger Things. He's a one note champ. Wait. Is this from Last of Us? All right, I'm just gonna guess the tune.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
Oh, damn it! He's just tuning his guitar or his uke. I know this. Are you sure this is nothing? Oh. I thought it might be toss a coin to your Witcher for a little bit, for a second. Which, by the way, I still have not seen The Witcher. Which Charlie is going to be like, that's a shame. He's not tuning it. What's he playing then? I'm sorry, my twist ending grandpa is... Choke pack isn't deep and you expected great. Imagine if he started playing like the tune from Iron Man 1, like the Back in Black at the beginning. And then like out from behind us, Tony Stark like walked out of the shadows. Or Robert Downey Jr.
That would be amazing.
And he's like, Charlie, you're playing it wrong. And then he grabbed the uke from him and just like played it like completely better. Like note for note. Oh, it's Halo. I knew it was Halo. I guessed from the first couple of chords. Hey Creighton, did you hear there was a blackout last night? Don't worry, Charlie. That's something right there. Bum, bum, bum. It just picks up. All right, imagine like Halo, but like as a Western. And like Master Chief, instead of being like the face of the UNSC, is like a sheriff in like the small town, right? And the elites and the Covenant as a whole are this like gang of rustlers that keep coming into town and blowing, like, you know, taking away their livestock and raiding the villages and stuff. And then one day the Arbiter was like, hey, this is pretty shitty. We ought to, like, you know, put a stop to this. And teams up with the sheriff. There's Master Chief, which is 2 separate ranks. And they're like, they go and take out the Covenant, which is a gang of outlaws. And then at the end of the day, they like high five and bro fists. And they go to the saloon and party with their bartender, Cortana. Bet you weren't expecting that one. I worked her in. And that's Halo Infinite in a nutshell.
And we're out, guys. We love you. We'll catch you guys later. What did he say about the thing? That was a tier 1 Charlie's racist joke. Hey, Creighton, did you hear that? Wow.
That one I chose not to read the rest of on live,
Yeah.
like, you know.
Those are not random chords. They're just not particular chords either. Anyway. Love you guys. We're out. We'll see you tomorrow night. Right? Tomorrow night?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, tomorrow's Wednesday, right?
Goodbye, guys. Say goodbye.
Bye.